I know.
And we're live. It's probably copywritten. We probably couldn't even. Actually, I guess if it's a parody.
I mean, it's if it's a cover.
Yeah, it's a
you can
cover.
legally cover it.
Yeah, it's true.
We could change the wordings to
Okay.
fit our stream.
I think
as
audio's
far as,
working. Yeah, we need a
actual
parody
statements.
of the iCarly
Okay.
intro. You know,
Alright, hold on. Give me a minute.
it's in the works. Things were sent, indeed. Brendan also walked away, so I got 2 players. Let's go. Brendan can hear us actually, so.
Wait, you have 2 players?
You fucker.
Does that mean you can't count?
Okay. See, now I have 2 again. Okay.
They're multiplying.
They are indeed multiplying.
Getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
I love looking at our latest follower and see it's Sweaty Gym Sock Licker. Oh,
Forgotten about that.
what an interesting name. So,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Taking feet to a whole new level.
yes.
Apologies. The
Oh.
dog peed on the rug.
Shit, you're actually back way sooner than I thought you would be. Whoa.
Dog peed on the rug.
Sometimes sending it is the correct way
Yeah,
to do
sending it was the right thing to do. So now the
Sending
only one we're
what?
missing the stream. You know, I was like, oh, Max said he was gonna walk away, and then he never said like how long he's gonna be. So I asked the chat, I was like, do we just send it? And they're like, send it. So I sent it.
Max never says how long he'll be because if he's wrong, people get angry with him.
That's a very fair thing to do.
I give a general guesstimate. I'll be back in I don't know how long.
Any of y'all tried this?
Yeah.
No.
I
Is it
literally-
American honey?
Fucking
No.
amazing.
Yeah, I literally have a bottle right here. Mine's almost empty, but
Mine's still full because I opened it like just the other day.
yeah, mine's literally. I have a shot left, which I might end up taking during the stream. We'll see. We'll see.
I
How
also
bad
have
does it
this
get?
little mini bottle of Screwball, which is
Well, Noah, you want to know how bad it's gonna get? Is I'm gonna split the party right off the bat.
You fucker.
I mean,
Ah,
I
no
can tell you
reason,
right
though.
now. I'm going
I
to.
have a good reason.
oh no.
I'm probably going to
Any
also
reason
be
to
with the
split the
splitting of
party
the
is a good
party
reason.
is
Well-
in addition to that.
I mean,
By the way, guys.
let's get to the recap.
Yeah.
Or, sure, Brandon, you had something you. Well, you know, let's get it all out now before we get too distracted.
Yeah. By the way, this little bottle here
hmm
is 375 milliliters. Look at how much is left.
Nice.
And now realize it started at about here,
Mm-hmm.
and I drank all of that
This
in
morning?
one night.
Oh my god.
I
It
did
was
all
there
of that
this
in
morning.
one night. No, not this morning. It had this much this morning. I haven't drank any of it.
Bruh.
Because if I was going to, I would go out of the bigger one. Because it's already on my desk.
This man just whipped out a second one.
What?
Straight up, it's just like, no, if I
I
wanted
also
to
have
drink from it,
this.
I would drink from this other one that I also have conveniently right here.
I also have Jack Daniel's Tennessee Apple, which my favorite kind of Jack Daniels.
Oh my lord.
So,
But yeah,
recap.
honey
Recap.
whiskey.
No, we're trying to get it all out now before we get distracted during actual stuff, so
I'm ready.
okay, are we all ready? Alright,
Think so.
class.
I'm ready.
So, last week, the party found themselves in the University of Mare, Corus's hometown and school of choice, where he kind of grew up, really.
I have a question.
Oh my god.
Why do you not?
We'll get to it
So-
after.
Wait.
How about, fine. Ask.
This would be a question
If this
for
is a
Elf.
pun, I'm gonna come in there and shoot you.
Okay. But is there a equestrian class at this college?
Cavalier fighter. Oh, you meant at the college.
Uh,
Third edition paladin.
Brandon, can you shoot him?
Please
What did
do.
he do?
No, so
I didn't hear it.
um
I don't want to.
Oh, Kirby, we're in a different university.
Yeah, this is a different university.
This is his university.
Yeah, this is the one Chorus's
Yeah, so
family runs,
the
basically.
university you recall was actually in Wolfpine. That was called the Bloomington College.
Yes, I almost had it.
Yep. And then they ended up doing a couple other things, and now they have come over here to Mare, where Chorus grew up, and are at the Mare University. So you guys spent a few hours at the university. Ogden, you got the assistance of
A bunch
nice-
of grad students.
a bunch of grad students and the Dwarven professor, whose name escapes me right now, because I don't have any of my documents open, so that's cool.
We're off to a
I
good
should
start.
go ahead and pull that up. Yes, it's actually Mare, but a lot of people call it Mare.
Eh?
Mare, eh? So, her name
It's actually
was
Mare.
Femish. Mary.
It's Mar, eh?
Mare.
It's actually Mar, eh?
It's Mary.
Kill me.
So,
Okay.
oh god.
Bend over.
What? Hold up.
I like this. I like where this is going.
Wait a second here.
This is not that kind of stream.
Whoa now.
Yeah.
Wrong website.
We're
Um,
making a snuff film. It's okay.
Oh god.
Who's the mayor of Mare?
You don't know. Why would you know?
Can we find out?
Wait, is Mare the city?
Yes.
Yes, it's also the university.
Okay.
They
I thought it was
share the
just
same name.
university.
No, they share the
Okay.
same name.
Got
So
I love this knife.
We've gotten so distracted.
what?
This is why we were trying to get it all out.
I know.
beforehand.
It just got
I
worse.
came in last. I came in the last person to the stream,
Yeah.
and I'm the one that's the most on.
I
topic
know.
here. The fuck?
Hey, man.
I'm not happy with this paradigm shift.
That's good.
God. So, Ogden, you got the assistance of some grad students and Professor Femish, who is the sort of engineering and development professor at the Mary University. You got some assistants working on the triple repeating crossbow, which I believe that you guys still had a little bit of work left on it, but they were going to
Yeah,
continue
it's
working
still
on
in
it.
the campus, which is why I'm not going to the other place yet.
Okay. We'll see how that turns out then. Kaylin, you spent some time walking around the campus, tried getting a degree. But you spent some time going in between classes and just listening to random lectures. Wow. I wouldn't. I'd rather take the other one.
What's going on?
It would seem we each have something the other desires.
Yeah.
We share
Would
a
you care to
combination.
barter?
Yeah.
What is this a
Uh,
reference to? What are we doing?
Brandon said can I just say I would rather DM for this party than the one I was DMing for on stream previously? I said
Isn't it the
I would
same
switch. No, not really.
What about?
There's a lot of differences, I would say.
A lot of differences,
But-
yeah.
But Jada and Valinor share a lot of similarities, so
Not
Yeah.
really.
Quite a few, I think.
okay. Sure, Brandon.
Jada's much more of a force of chaos.
Yeah, I would
You
agree.
rob a lot of
and
things.
a lot more confident.
Jada is arguably worse by quite a bit.
I would still take it over whatever that paladin's name was. I genuinely don't remember.
Avery.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. I
Why?
was trying to remember.
Because
I
it's a
knew it would come
paladin.
to me eventually, but you said it before.
We won't get on this topic right now.
I do my job too goddamn
Um,
well. That's the problem.
So,
Not gonna answer that.
yeah. Jada, you also wander around the college or university. I'll try to make sure I'm saying university for this to keep it from getting confusing. Um, you wander around the university, eventually making your way to the professor of research and the occult, and ask a couple questions about that. For what reasons is to be found out. I feel like I know, but Chorus, you spent some time in the library doing research on the various artifacts that you guys were given, and specifically the creators of the upgrades for your artifacts. You found a little bit of extra information, but not much more than you already really had. So you guys ended up heading back. Enjoyed a nice meal with Chorus's family before the next morning you made your way to Velgus Brynhall's combat training class, or adventure training class, actually. You gave a brief story, a couple of things that you could recall, and at one point during the Q&A, a student asked you, have you ever killed someone? This led the party to remember a certain knight that was in Wolfpine that they attacked and killed. In
That
defense.
attacked us.
Jada to ask
Thank
you
you.
a lawyer.
Yes, in self-defense. But you guys...
We've killed more than that. Just that one guy.
No.
Yeah.
As a party, no, we haven't.
No.
Actually.
Yes, we have. Technically,
You
those
guys
goblins.
Okay.
But
They were.
Actually, I
talking
won't say
about-
that because that's uncertain. But
Like
Anytime
people,
somebody
people.
says that goblins aren't
goblins
people or
are
they're
a
intelligent.
race. I guess
Yeah,
that
they
is
have
true.
their own written language. They have their own culture.
That is true. No, you're right. I guess you guys didn't really end up counting the goblins, or just escaped the mind.
I mean,
I do.
if we're talking about communication and culture, that falls under like every single animal in existence.
Also,
Culture does
I can't
not.
tell if Roach is just like sitting back and just vanished, or if he
Yeah, we
actually
got
walked
food.
away. Okay. I can't tell
It's quite
sometimes with
delicious.
your damn backgrounds now.
I wonder if I can lean back far enough to escape.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Go to the
Oh,
shadow
sure,
realm.
Becky.
That moment where you're in where the
You're
chair
leaning all
is
the way
just
back,
tipping
your
over
chair snaps.
the precipice.
This is a $300 chair. It won't do that.
I hope so.
You hope.
I've been at $300 chairs that have done that.
So, well, Max, I hate to say it, but there's a bit of a size
Yeah.
difference between you two.
I can do it.
We got the-
quite a considerable
literally-
one.
Then
Actually,
again,
yeah.
it was that
biggest size
particular
that
that
I can
particular
Yeah.
in this
recliner
group.
was a that particular recliner was a Goodwill find.
Yeah.
So
You
we,
can never be
we-
sure. about
it is
these.
rough starting so far.
Yeah.
But so you guys were quick to recall that the knight was in somewhat service of the professor that you believe had the mysterious goo that you found, that had pretty much immortality properties connected to it. If someone
The
was
parasitic
killed,
monster jizz.
yeah, I know. But it was found out to be some sort of parasite or infection that pretty much forced the person back to life. You guys burned all the bodies that you realized would have this, except for
that
the very first one when you didn't know about its existence. So
Wait.
you guys.
you
Oh,
mean
actually, I did
we-
forget
we
one
missed
thing that
patient
Jada
zero?
did. Because this technically happened the night before that was discovered. Jada had also made her way to a magic item shop, was trying to look around, didn't find anything she really wanted to buy. So later that night, yeah, that's also really it. Decided to
I
come
didn't
back
have
later that
money.
night, broke into the shop, ended up getting spotted by the guards, but she had already put on a disguise, turned into a bat, and flew away, escaping the guards. So, there was also a couple guards that showed up to the Brynhall estate and were asking to or seeking to question Jada if she witnessed anything prior to the shop's closing. Which
Never
Jada
asked if that poor business owner had insurance.
Nope.
Yes.
um
Of course,
He
not.
doesn't. And his wife is sick.
mom
Oh, sorry, mom.
His wife's daughter's mother, brother, uncle, sister.
no.
Don't forget his dog needs surgery too.
His wife's mother-in-law is sick.
He wasn't married.
It's not like he was gonna sell anything.
Un-
No one
Yeah.
around
well,
here-
especially
That's
not
solid.
anymore.
No one coming to that store is gonna buy shit. Magic items are not affordable for anyone but adventurers.
I mean, it's true, but some nobles might have need for certain items, or they might sponsor
Right.
people.
Or some well-to-do dickbag who just really wants to try to impress other people.
Yeah. There's always a market. Or else, I mean, magic item shop, I guess, since they do have high prices, that is really how they make their money, but, you know, there's not always a
Very-
large amount of adventuring parties going around, so there's
I would
definitely
say
something
high
else.
margin items, but there's no telling how much they actually cost to acquire.
Yeah. That's why they have to, you know, if they're having something sold to them, that's why they have to buy a good bit cheaper in most cases. So, that's pretty much where we left off with you guys discovering, and some of you were entering a panic and wanted to instantly teleport back if you could, which Velgus did inform you that at the city hall, there is a teleport circle connected to Wolfpine. It is only meant to be used in cases of emergency, which I'm sure you could convince.
Yeah, walking back into Raccoon City is probably
Yeah.
going to be a goddamn.
I'm sure you guys could pretty much easily convince them that it is an emergency. So
This might.
Question
be
is,
crazy.
where in the city is it going to take us?
Probably to wherever the
Yeah.
other circle is, because that's how teleportation circle works.
Yes, but where is the circle?
you could
At
assume
town
it's
hall,
probably at the other town hall. Yeah.
Speaking of, now that we go to the place, right?
You've not done anything yet.
Who would my mother have given the medical papers to examine?
Um,
I gave them to her to give to somebody else.
yeah. She actually would have ended up giving it to Paug, the
Okay.
Gith Yankee professor.
Yeah. Then I would go and see Paula real quick.
Okay.
Or tell everybody else to just move on and find Elevane, but I need to see if she's found anything.
Okay.
That might be useful to us.
I'm going to go along with Colress to talk to that lady.
Wait.
No, I need you with the other two to keep them in line.
Wait, did I didn't actually put
No, we
if
don't.
I made him male or female because I know it's
That
based
was
off Poly
fine.
G. So
I-
I only have
female.
babies.
was it female? Okay.
Hold on.
I need Ogden with the other two to make sure they stay somewhat.
Yeah, no. We'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I don't trust that.
No.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Let's not let the chaos.
How about
theory
that?
go.
As you should.
How about this? We need to get like one of those like baby harnesses for them.
Unsheaths weapon. Don't worry about it. It'll all be fine.
What do you do with that weapon? Don't worry about it.
No, it's fine.
It's totally
Why are
fine.
you stabbing that person, huh? Don't worry
Wait.
about it. It's fine.
I'm just going, and if she doesn't have anything, I will tell her to look into it and message us
It's a
about it.
rubber knife. See?
So yeah, you'll rush over there real quick.
Alright, DM me-
She's
DM me
actually
back.
in the middle of a class. When you kind of knock on the door and peek your head in, she'll look over and say, Chorus, just 1 second, class, and she'll walk over to the door and whisper back and say, What do you need?
So those medical papers that my mother gave to you the other
Mhm.
day, have
Yes.
you looked at those yet?
I brief glance, but I've not had a chance to inspect them.
Right.
Yeah.
Could you look in there, and there should be some information on a parasite of some kind. I need you to give us any information that you can on that.
All right. I can
there's
tell
no-
you whoever made these documents are a experienced medical professional.
I just need information on how to stop the parasites from spreading, and if there's anything that works well against them rather than just fire.
Well,
There may be an entire town in danger of a lot
Turning
of them.
into
I'll see what I can do. And as she'll go ahead and walk to the front of the class and just say, "Sorry, class. I'll actually be convening early for today. Important business to get to." And the class.
That one kid that didn't study. Yes.
Yeah, yeah. No, you see like the kids towards the back are just like, "Oh yeah." You can actually like hear them just like fist pumping, just like, "Oh shit, yeah." And there's that. You can see that one guy that was definitely working on the homework that's due, but he definitely didn't do it. So he's doing it as fast as possible, and he's like, "Oh my god."
I've been that.
Yeah, same. So yeah, you watch as the class all gets up and Hurley
we had homework?
rushes out. Yeah, no, that straight up was me.
Yep.
But
me
yeah,
not giving a shit in the back.
yeah. As you walk away, you can see the class is also heading out, making their way elsewhere. So yeah, you see as Pollock goes straight to work, pulling out the research notes and begins reading through them.
Just send me a message whenever you find something. I've got to skedaddle.
Will do. Good luck.
Yep.
So yeah, you'll make your way back to your party, which hopefully hasn't done anything stupid.
Well, I was telling them all to just make their way onto the teleport circle.
I'm
so
not
they can-
going to the teleporter.
Yeah,
Why
Max
not?
is trying to
Open the
stay
teleporter and
behind
accidentally activate it.
for a triple repeating crossbow.
I'm
And
also
he doesn't even
staying-
know how long will take to get functioning.
I'm staying behind for other reasons.
Okay. So. I assume no one else is gonna try to stay behind, unless you guys.
I don't want to go to Brazil.
Yeah, I don't.
Well, first things, I'll head back if shit has actually really hit the fan.
I mean, you'll have no way of knowing unless you go back. So.
We have the. Don't we have the? No, we don't. I gave the messaging stone to that.
Yeah,
the
you gave
bot.
it to Sentry.
I'll ask. Can we ask your dad for a messaging stone?
Just come with us.
Just that takes a lot of time. We're kind of pressed.
Yeah, it's not so. I don't imagine he has one. He
And
could,
he probably,
I guess,
he
but-
probably doesn't just keep one on him. It's not really the kind of thing that he just has laying around.
And the only magic item shop in the city is currently closed
Because it got robbed.
because it got robbed.
Let's rob it again.
Damn, I didn't think that would come to
One's gonna
backfire.
be there. There's no security.
There is nothing but the guards there right now, so there's only security.
Hey man,
Bet.
I'm here to buy some rope.
Bet. All right.
Um,
Fucking disguise self into one of the guards. Walk in, start grabbing stuff as evidence.
You're not convincing anyone. I don't care how good your rolls are. I will go ahead and tell you, you're not convincing anyone.
I was
And also,
joking
if you
anyway.
do,
I know.
Nora is
Translation: The
coming
DM
after
is
you.
sick of your shit.
I did tell Nora to put an end to it if you were ever found to be stealing in the city again, or at least
He
while
did.
under our roof
Yeah.
Look, man,
and hospitality.
I was joking.
No,
Let's
I
get a
know.
move on.
So Ogden's staying behind. Is that what I'm hearing?
Sounds like it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna head
Um,
there immediately. I am gonna be heading there though.
How will you know where we're at?
Well, not to mention
Before
The-
we head out,
when
All
you were
right, I
told by
wanna make a beeline.
Velgus. when you were told by Velgus, is that mostly it's the Brynhall influence that is getting you this chance. Because, I mean, in a sense,
Yeah.
you're walking up to a bunch of city officials. Thank you. You're walking up to a bunch of city officials and saying, all right, we need to use your teleport circle to go to the city because something bad is happening at the city. They have no clue who you guys are except for Chorus. So
Yeah, I would be the one like leading that kind of thing.
yeah, and they're
Okay,
under
so-
no obligation to believe any of you.
Can I make a beeline before we head out?
To do what?
Well, first I want to make sure that that shit is secure, because
It's
You
That's
watched
far
him
more
vanish into,
secure
like, a
than
fucking
anything you
portal
could
dimension.
possibly do.
alrighty then.
This was
Fine with me.
reassured to you before you left that classroom. By Finish.
It like vanished into its own dimension, didn't it?
Yes.
Or like
Its own
some
dimension.
insanely thing like that.
You watched as it was forced into a sort of table of holding, is the best thing I can call it. And then the door, which was a pocket dimension, disappeared. So I would say it's pretty safe outside of anything that would just transcend dimensions. So
Alrighty then. Well,
um,
let's make sure that we're all stocked up, and then we'll head out, because we don't know what the fuck we're gonna be walking into.
true. So I have food now.
Oh yeah. Congrats.
Any last preparations?
All right. Does everybody
say a
have? Does
prayer.
everybody have their
I-
Lunchables and juice boxes?
Yeah.
No,
I
my
am not turning
Lunchable
this car
came
back around.
with a Capri Sun, so
I've got my high C, so I'm alright.
better than Capri Sun for sure. Yeah.
Got some Elmer's glue as well, just for midday snack.
That's for Kayla, or I think that's her name.
Kaylin?
No.
No, I got the crayons for her.
Oh yeah.
Love it.
That's great. So
Got the gummy bears for Jada.
in actuality, anything that
gummy
you guys
bears are
want
for
to
me.
try to grab before you head out?
I want to eat some Cheez-Its. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, I'm good though.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of something.
Do we have any healing potions?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
Ow.
say. We need healing potions.
Nah, we're good, right? We should be
Look, I'm the
fine.
only fucking healer this party has got.
Exactly. We'll be fine. We have one healer.
Motherfucker, I only have so many spell slots.
But you
I
have
will once again remind you that the only place that sold healing potions
It's closed.
Is
broken
closed.
into.
Motherfucker!
Never mind. So maybe we can find
And then-
some and we'll find.
You just see Kaylin hop on the portal
Um,
platform. Just
so,
yell, Leroy Jenkins.
well, you still have
She
to,
vanished.
you still have to talk to the officials, and see if they'll actually let you. So you guys will, following Chorus, will make your way to the city hall, which is pretty much right in the center of the city. So making your way in, the secretary there that's at the front desk, she'll take notice of you. She'll ask, what's your business? Why are you guys here?
We need to borrow the teleport circle to Wolfpine on very pressing business.
To put it quite simply, another settlement needs our help.
She'll begin informing you that it is typically only used if there is some sort of disaster happening in another city. and
That is
they
exactly
need a
what's
pretty-
about to
Yeah.
happen.
Yes, exactly what's happening. There's
Um,
a parasite that could be infecting the city right now.
She'll tell you to go to the hallway that's on her left. Go down 2 doors. The door on the right. Go in that door. You'll be able to talk to someone there.
We'll go.
Okay.
Unless we pass the teleporter room on the way there, and then we'll just dip right into the teleporter room.
Well, you don't know which room it is, but
I will
okay.
say though that
You mean it's
before
not
we would have
marked?
come here,
no.
I would
Um,
have explained to everybody like, look, if things go south, we're gonna be invisible and then just run for the room. We don't have time for bullshit.
Okay. Kaylin using her magic for good?
It still creates
Wow.
chaos, so it's fine.
Oh my god.
How are we going to be invisible?
I cast invisibility.
You can only cast it on
works
so
on
many
one person.
people.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
That makes one of us invisible.
You can
thought it
increase
was-
the level, but
Not with your level spell slots.
yeah, not with your level spell slots, I don't think.
Oh darn.
I just don't give a fuck.
Pass that
So.
other trace then.
That's
That's
only
what
plus
trace
10 itself,
would be good.
which is helpful.
I would say a
Yes,
plus
very.
in the spell almost makes you invisible in most cases, so.
Yeah, I'll take a plus 10, please.
Yeah.
I
Just
mean-
if things don't go well.
Yeah, it can make 2 people invisible, so.
Okay. If,
That's better than
Two
none.
giant paint bubbles.
Wait. I know I asked this as a joke and like a pun play on words.
Mhm.
But who's the actual mayor of this town? Could I like disguise self and then be like, they have access, show them the way?
Or
You've never seen them, so no.
Yeah.
But so you go in the exact door that you were told to go into. Making your way in, you can see there is sort of this front area with a couple of desks set up. You see that there are a couple people wearing purple robes that are walking around reading books and talking. There's about 3 or 4 people that you see. You can also see that there is a glass pane separating the room that is behind them. And in the room, you can see what appears to be distinct markings on the ground forming a circle. So you assume this is indeed the teleportation room. As you walk in, one of the figures that is a wood elf, you see he turns and addresses you guys and says, what can I help you guys with?
we need to use the teleporter to Wolfpine. It's urgent.
If they ask, I'm just gonna do the shorthand version. It's
Alright.
like shit's fucked.
Let
blah,
me
blah.
talk. They know me.
It's
Yeah.
a matter of national security. We
Of
need your help.
course, Mr. Brynhall. I assume you're definitely one of the
Mhm.
Brynhalls. I'm sure that you're well aware of procedure with our teleport. So, we just need a quick reasoning as to why, and we'll determine.
Let us use your teleporter, or a lot of people are going to die, and that is not a threat.
That is a statement of a fact.
They're just walking eyes with
There's-
cores
yeah.
waiting.
That there is a parasite that is infecting the city that we've just learned of, and it may have gone unnoticed until now by them. Just
Totally not our fault, by the way.
no, it's not our fault. It's what's her name, the professor that killed herself.
It was her fault.
Elevane.
That bitch.
Or wait, no,
That's not-
sorry,
no,
that was a
Elevane's
detective.
Elevane's the detective.
Yeah, Inaroth.
That's right. Yeah.
I looked at the wrong name and just because I saw it
was about
next
say, wait,
to
Elevane's in on it too.
yeah.
Did the DM slip up?
Well, because I have in this right above I have Detective Elevane, and then right below I have Professor Inaroth, and I just combined the two together and said Professor Elevane.
Let's see.
So you'll notice that the man in robe that is talking to you, the wood elf, he's been writing all this down, and he says, "All right, go ahead and make your
We'll
way
get back to
in that
you,
room.
Yes.
We'll set it up and make sure that you're going there. Just know, if you are found to be lying in any sort of way, there will be a fine. So, of course, I have to say that legally. It's not like I don't believe you guys.
I'll bring
That's
back a brain slug
fair.
for you in a jar.
That actually sounds pretty interesting and kind of cool. So, go ahead and make your way in.
We'll try our best to do that then.
So
If
yeah,
you're really interested in it, just don't let it get out.
Yeah, it's going to be used as proof and then promptly incinerated.
or they might use it for
It's-
research.
No.
Because you
No,
guys
we're
are
not having
wanting to try to
Roman
figure out
DMP.
some other way to deal with this.
We're not
not
gonna
gonna-
Wuhan this fucking thing, all right?
um,
See, this is how we get the umbrella, like the Umbrella Corporation. All
it's
right,
true.
we ain't gonna Wesker this shit.
So,
We stopped the infection, guys, but we kept one for study.
Untold.
And but we kept one for further plot development.
it's true.
Down
Fuck, dude.
I'm not
So-
wrong, and you know it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. When was our last long rest?
Last night.
Yet last night,
Last night, yeah. So
Oh, yeah, I used
It
those
should
spell
be.
slots since then, didn't I?
Yeah.
yeah, you did
Right.
robbing that store.
Yep.
Yep, we're good.
All right.
Fucking-
Last
Oh,
night,
boy.
when you weren't asleep, like the rest of your party.
I mean, I finished my long rest
No,
and had
no.
4 hours left over. What do you want
Yeah.
me to do?
It's
This
true.
is
Sleep
what
again.
happens when I'm forced to entertain myself.
He's
yeah,
got a
that's an
point.
excuse.
So, you guys make your way through the doors. You'll notice that you can see the wizards staring at you, and they begin moving a couple things. And you watch as the runes that make up the teleportation circle begin activating. They start to come to life with a brilliant blue color. And you can hear through the glass one of the one that was talking to you, the wood elf. He says, "Make sure you hold on to your hats, and if you don't have any hats, hold on to something." And you feel like
Got
that like surge of energy flowing through you as the magic activates, and then it kind of goes black for a second. You kind of like feel like you're losing vision, and it kind of feels a little sickening to the stomach, like a roller coaster. But then the drop ends, and now you're just standing on flat ground. You're standing in a similar made room. You notice a lot of differences with this room. And you are standing on a teleportation circle. You can see there's a couple of similar looking robed. These are all elves, whereas the other was just one wood elf and all humans. This is all elves, and they're all like kind of staring as you guys have now teleported right in front of them. They're just like,
I'm gonna say quick.
No,
Aw,
we need to we need to speak with Detective Elevane.
was gonna ask what year it was.
all right. Where did you come from?
Mayor.
Mayor.
Where?
Okay. Could we ask that you stay right here while we get the detective to make sure he
Yeah, as long as
recognizes you?
As long as you make it quick,
Are you infected?
it's important.
It's very important.
So yeah, you watch as one of them walks away, and it's probably about 5 to 10 minutes later. You'll watch as the one that walked away comes back in. Did I mention that they're all wearing the exact same color robes? I don't think I did, but that is a slight detail that might be important.
Are they in a cult?
Or might not.
What color
No, they
robes?
just-
Because I'm asking
fine.
because this might actually be
Purple.
somehow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And need me one of those robes.
yeah, it's purple, and they have a black sash that is tied around their waist.
As soon as Jada says that, I'm gonna stare. I'm just gonna stare at her. It's like, no.
You know,
Bad.
I'm only just now realizing with Kirby's comment, he wasn't here for the entire South America saga.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
he
he's
wasn't.
right.
Yeah,
I don't even
no,
know what that is.
The whole South America
all of
saga.
South America.
I
it's
missed
fine.
Venezuela. I ain't going there.
No.
Okay, so it started with Brazil because I don't want to go to Brazil meme.
Yeah.
And he had the sign that's just welcome to Brazil.
Yep.
And then thought it was funny. So after a few sessions with the Brazil, it turned into a different country every time. And now it's Iceland, apparently.
It's a little cold here, but that's why I have alcohol and ice cream.
Okay.
Ice cream would help, would make you feel more cold.
So would the alcohol, actually.
Would it?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it makes you feel warmer, but it actually lowers your internal body temperature.
Yep.
Eh.
Yeah, if I recall, the very first time he did it, we directly said before we started the stream that we weren't gonna address it. So,
Oh, we
That's
didn't
pretty
fuck up
good.
on that front.
well, no, like when he was in Brazil.
The running,
Ah.
yeah, it works best as a running joke.
Oh yeah, he was also in Chernobyl. I forgot about that.
Oh,
right,
I
he
forgot
was-
Yeah.
about Chernobyl.
I forgot about Chernobyl.
That was fun.
Uh,
That deer was insane looking.
Can't count the amount of times I've been to Chernobyl on one hand. It's 7.
It's 7.
It's 7.
Damn it, beat me to it.
God damn it.
Yup.
So yeah.
I'm
Wow.
ready, DM.
No, I was chewing on a piece of bacon and it really just had a good chew to it. So
Satisfying.
yeah. So, yeah. The robe figure that had walked away, returns and you see behind him, Detective Elevane.
Oh, thank fucking God.
If I recall, he was a high elf.
How high was he?
Pretty damn high.
Motherfucker.
Cool.
About as high as Jada, so take that as you will.
Mm.
So, he'll walk in and he'll be like, "Yeah, I know these guys. They helped a while back with the case I was working."
Yeah, we're here about that.
Yeah, it's actually. It is actually
It's
not-
more like he was saying to the rope figures, and then one of the rope figures will walk over and say, "All right." He'll turn to you and say, "My apologies for detaining you for this brief time." And he'll open the door up, which you didn't really pay attention to it, but you notice it is a one-sided door. It can only be opened from the outside. There's no handle to open it on the inside.
So what
Um,
happens if you have to be sent back? Do they just be like, eh?
Oh, I was like, were we led into another area, or is this the actual portal room?
You're still in the teleportation. You're on a teleportation circle, but you know this is a different room. Obviously because Detective Elevane's here, so you know that you're in
No.
Wolfpine.
Oh, yeah, I know. I'm saying is the Wolfpine teleport circle is the only door in here is only able to be opened from the outside?
Yeah,
That's horribly flawed.
That's a dumbass fucking way to have an emergency.
it's not.
This is their emergency
I mean,
response.
it could easily be broken down if you wanted to, but it's more of a detaining thing because if someone uses this for the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
then there's
Like drugs.
they would need to stop it. You know that you can't just. It's there for a reason, but it also could be used for the wrong reasons. So they have to make sure that there are ways to prevent that wrong reason. Which, in this case, if you guys turned out to be bad guys and you're going to try to storm the city hall and kill all of them, if you guys could just walk through and open the door and start attacking them, there's nothing they could really stop you to do.
Right. It doesn't even give them that brief moment of
Yeah.
being able to prepare.
Yep.
As you know.
So, anyways, he opens the door for you, lets you guys out. The Detective Elevade will go ahead and just tell you guys to follow him, and he will walk you out of City Hall and start walking you to his the actual precinct that he works at.
Along the way, I'm going to explain the situation to him.
Yeah, he'll actually, once you guys get outside of City Hall, he'll ask, "So, what brings you guys back?"
And I'm gonna just tell him, I'm just gonna give him the shorthand version.
I think we should give him the actual longhand version as we walk there.
Yeah, I know.
agree.
As
Yeah, I mean,
Fully informed.
so you remember those parasites, right?
elaborate
Pretty
as we go.
sure that one guy that attacked us in Dr. Tennant's house was also carrying one.
Did he get burned?
Yeah, did his body ever get burned?
Please say yes.
If it was, then it was us that did it.
Unfortunately, I was wondering if you'd ever
Goddamn.
come back about this. That day in Dr. Tennant's house, we mysteriously lost 2 of our guards,
Fuck.
and the body was missing.
Well,
Mhm.
oh boy, here we go again.
It kind of just escaped the mind back when we had everything going on,
Yeah.
and then you
Okay.
guys kind of ended up leaving. So
Please, for the love of God, put the entire city on lockdown.
okay,
We need to figure this shit out now.
what? On what basis? I do need to tell my higher up something.
On the basis that
Oh,
if they don't, it's the probable likelihood of the entirety of the population of this city turning into slobbering parasitic freaks.
I mean, we never saw that with the 3 subjects, or yeah, it was 3 subjects that had this infection.
Oh, so what? They weren't hostile at all?
They were hostile, but that was by choice. Except for Dr. Tennant, who was dead. But ended up not coming back for some reason. At least not
Probably
quickly.
Because maybe he was killed too early in the infection for it to take root.
I think he was infected after death.
Ah, that could also be it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have no clue. We ended up cremating his body after you guys said that we should, so... let's
we need
go...
to look around.
Yeah, I'll go talk to someone, see if he did any research on any of that shit. Because I know he had a couple stuff that he was looking into. I'll go talk to him. You guys look around, see if you find anything suspicious, I guess.
Like everything.
And meet me back at the precinct when you guys are done. And he'll make his way over, which you guys are pretty much right in the front of the precinct, anyways. So he'll enter in, and you guys, where are you gonna go from here?
I guess we should go to Dr. Tennant's house again, see if we can find any trace of what happened
Yep.
there.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
agree with that.
What was
Um,
the other professor that died?
Enteroth?
Yeah. Should we search her house too?
All right, gang. Let's split
Yeah,
up.
we could.
We got a mystery to solve.
I think we go to Tennant's house first and
waiting
try
for
and find
All right.
out what happened to the 2 guards and the body of the knight.
Yeah. Let's.
Why can nothing ever be simple?
Because we live in a fantasy world.
Because we live in a society.
That's fair
um,
too.
so
Yeah.
All this goddamn society.
you, or, oh. Damn it, you were beaten to it, Chop on it. So you guys begin making your way over to Dr. Tennant's house, or do you want to split up and go to both at the same time?
I say we don't split up whenever we could get infected with the parasites.
Yeah.
And not know it.
I mean, personally, I feel like that's a very low chance of happening, but very low does not mean it's not gonna.
Exactly.
So,
This isn't VATS.
You guys are heading to Dr. Tennant's house first, then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that's
Um,
consensus.
So you begin making your way over there. Eventually coming to his house, you can see that there is actually a sign that says "for sale" on the front. So it does seem like they are selling his property.
How
or
much do they
trying
want
to.
for it?
It's not
Out of
listed.
curiosity.
It's not
Oh.
listed.
I want to inquire later.
It does mention
Yeah,
its retail agency. So
Who's the retail agent?
uh
Why?
shit. I was trying to think of a parody, but I can't think of any realtors.
Entrance Realty.
Entrance Realty. Okay.
Because of, exit. There
Yeah.
you go.
Okay. Entrance Realty. That's what it
Your
is.
entrance to the world of.
That's so funny. I
Pokemon.
think we have a cease and desist in the mail right now.
Yeah.
It's a parody. It can't. It's fine.
When has that ever?
Yeah. I mean, we got away with Arcana Express and Gnome Depot and
Again, when has that ever stopped? Like, just because it hasn't happened yet.
I mean, they
parody.
couldn't. Yeah. It's parody.
I mean, I doubt they would. That's the thing, though.
yeah.
Or the fact that
You have a lot
even
more
care.
faith in big companies than I do. But that's neither here nor there.
So. Anyways. Yeah, so you guys enter into the house. When you first enter, pretty much in that initial foyer where you had fought the knight and killed him, you can see that there's still there's actually been like a carpet that wasn't there originally that's been kind of put over the base wooden floor.
Hide the
Oh, boy.
stains.
Yeah, when
I'm
you
gonna
kind of
turn
peek
to
over,
them and be
when you peek under it, you actually see that the stains are gone.
Prestidigitation.
But
Boy.
Oh god.
it
I
is
just realized.
a base wood, and I'll say you guys are probably smart enough to kind of like pull it up, and you can look and actually see that there's still a bit of stain from blood like leaking in through the floorboard. So it doesn't seem like they did a very good job of cleaning it up.
It's
So,
government work. We can't
yeah.
expect too much.
Exactly. So, true. And note that says the
Yes.
meat man sends his regards. I mean, yeah, stains aren't an issue. It's just deep cleaning is the issue. You know, people don't want to take the time. Doesn't matter how easy it is. Lazy
Lazy
people will be lazy, you know? But anyways,
You know, we're only in a city that has an entire college dedicated to bards and wizards. Nobody knows prestidigitation
bards
around
and wizards. Make sure you add the quotations there.
here. Yeah.
Only some of them turn out well.
A college dedicated to producing idiots.
Damn.
Damn, okay.
Damn.
Wizards are not idiots.
It's true.
Yeah, I know. That's just their main product as of right now.
Wizards
Mostly
aren't
bards.
idiots.
Mostly bards.
Mostly
Just
bards.
these wizards are idiots.
Then they're not good wizards.
So,
We never accused them of that.
God damn it.
I guess it just depends on how you define magic.
I
But-
think magic would
I feel like it would be STEM.
it'd be a second M.
Yeah, it'd be a second M, yeah. It
another M.
actually, yeah.
I like that.
That's
I
Same
like
with
that
2
idea,
Ms.
actually.
Yeah.
That's really good. Science, technology, engineering. Wait, what was
Magic.
Math
what's the
and
other
magic.
M?
Math and
Okay.
magic.
Math and magic.
Mathemagic. It's mathemagical.
Oh my god, that's
I
10 out of
hate
10.
how well that works.
It's so good. Oh
The
my
fact
I mean,
god.
So
It's
well.
actually Steam now because they added art into there.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh.
That's fucking.
Yeah.
Wait, they added. What?
I thought it was like something to
What?
Okay,
add.
yeah, it's science, technology, engineering, art, and math now.
What?
Right. I mean, it doesn't make any sense for art.
Anybody who
but
anybody who forwarded that should lose any and all accreditation whatsoever.
Yeah.
What?
Wow.
Like I'm an artist. I draw. Art has nothing. Like you could say that like the angles of like how the brush need to be held, but like that's like really
there's-
fine faking it, and it's
yeah,
like
you could,
this
you
Why
could
no
make
alchemy?
the argument for it, but like to lump
It should have
all in
been
there
alchemy.
together-
Alchemy.
Oh, yes, alchemy.
I
We need
didn't
to-
go
we need to
through.
replace
We
the
didn't go
team.
through how many years of college and put up with all that bullshit just to try to share the stage with a bunch of idiots who spent too much on a useless
We-
degree and are trying to justify
We
it.
need to make an acronym out of all the different schools of magic,
Oh my god, yes.
and that's
Okay,
the
three.
equivalent of STEM.
Oh
Acronym is
my
gonna be
god.
5.
Okay,
Acronym's
we'll
gonna be
never end
500
up doing that.
pages
So
Later.
yeah, later.
We could probably
TM.
spell out a full sentence with it.
No,
There's not
only
that
7.
many, yeah. So, yeah, you can see definitely government work. Where you guys want to look around in the house, really? I guess.
Well, I mean, right where the fight took place is the obvious place to start. Like, do we see any signs of anything being dragged?
I mean,
Across
it's
there?
hard. It seems like the stains that you find underneath the floorboard were mostly due to buildup from the knight's body laying there for a little bit after you guys defeated him.
Mhm.
So it's when he shit himself. Got it.
No, it's when he pissed himself.
It's a piss poor answer.
As I don't
Pissed
think
and
his
shit.
shit would leak through the floorboard. At least I hope it didn't, because then he probably didn't
pants,
have
maybe.
a very good breakfast. But,
Diet.
yeah. So, I want shirts. So yeah, you can tell that nothing was dragged at the very least. Vakadai.
What?
That's the abbreviation.
If that guy die.
Vakadai. So yeah, you can tell he wasn't dragged, or nothing was dragged, really. What else would you guys like to look at?
I don't know. Didn't think I'd get this far.
Missing a T in there. Transmutation.
Oh yeah, transmutation. Yeah, you're right. Wait, why are you focusing on that?
That's what we were all focusing on.
I can tell.
I'm not.
Yeah. I was about to say, that seems a little different. I was also trying to figure out what the V was.
Yeah. I have
Yeah.
no fucking clue. Abjuration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion.
While you guys are deciding what you want to proceed with in the
Necromancy.
campaign, I'm gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Transmutation.
trying to figure out. What we should do.
So where else in the house could we look? We could ask his
Yeah,
haunt the daughter that haunts the house if she knows what happened.
Fucking yes.
I like how that's the most logical answer you guys
I mean,
can come up with.
What
Yeah.
else? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, let's ask
because,
let's ask the spooky ghost bitch that's fucking haunting this shit. Yeah, that's
the
the
spooky ghost
that's
that
the
haunts the
answer.
house. I mean, why not? She probably doesn't get to talk to anybody
Hey,
anymore
was
now
that
their
just a
father's dead.
rumor? I don't remember confirming that was a thing.
I
It
was
is
pretty sure
now.
you said it's definitely haunted.
I think I said it more as a joke, but
It doesn't matter.
You still
I'm
said it.
Still gonna try and find his ghost daughter.
All
to
right.
See if she can answer any questions.
Danny Phantom.
okay. I could give you the answer, but this is way more entertaining. So,
Give us the answer then, damn it. I don't want to deal with
no.
this bullshit.
I want to deal with this bullshit. It's fun. It's not fun if I just give you the answer all the time. Boring.
Let's ask the ghost.
So,
Ghosts know lots of things.
you guys will make your way upstairs, and pretty much the first door, in that hallway that you enter.
Yeah, the room that was his daughter's, so we
Yeah,
can tell
is
by
his
the
daughter's
decorations.
room. Deceased daughter. So you walk over to the door. Dude, Kirby's going hard with this shit.
What is he saying?
No, he's really trying to get this abbreviation down.
I'm trying
Acid-
to like see if
acid
it's been
neat.
done before.
Yeah.
It hasn't.
Acid neat. There
So,
you go.
who's going to enter the room?
I will. It was my idea to find the
No, your
ghost.
idea. You do it.
I'll
Okay.
I
So,
was going to volunteer until someone else did.
Let's just call Redfu real quick.
you have no clue if
Hey,
he's
just-
still in the city.
Disposable
Or
midget.
I
alive.
don't even know if he's alive.
Oh,
Let's
he's
be
alive.
honest.
He is somewhere.
The only
around
question
the
is,
city.
what killed him?
Pretty sure. Snooze knew, probably.
No, he's alive simply out of spite.
Not that he's the one that's spiteful. It's just that God is just so sick of his shit.
No,
You don't get to
becomes
die yet.
husband. He can't
it's
die.
God being sick of Roach's shit.
Take the hint.
Yeah.
I haven't done
He's
anything.
not going to. Bitch.
You made Red Foo.
Yeah,
Um.
and
What do you
So.
mean, and you're fucking chuckling.
I made a really crappy character. We've all done it.
Acid meat
Not to that
Tennant.
extent.
Hey,
I don't
he
think
got
I've
the
ever made a
name.
character that's that annoying.
Oh wait, hold on. Where is he in the stream?
Oh god. Anyways,
He got the name. He started it all. So
I couldn't tell which one you were pointing at. Was it Elf?
Brandon,
no.
I think.
Oh, other way.
The
No.
one I think
There you
is
go.
that way on my screen.
Other
I
way.
blame
that
both
way.
of
Yeah.
them.
Is that way?
So,
Yes.
I blame
So-
Noah too somehow.
I had nothing to do
Allowing
with this.
He allowed it, therefore it's his
I
problem.
did allow it. I will take blame for that. That's fair. So, Chorus,
Yeah.
you approach the room.
Mm-hmm.
You feel as a chill goes down your spine. You know, it's somewhat unsettling what could be on the other side of this room. You place your hand on the handle. You hear it as the door clicks and unlatches open, creaking as you push the door forward. You step in.
Gotta send it.
And there is no decorations there. It's pretty much an empty room.
No, they emptied the house.
Darn it.
Unsurprisingly.
Unsurprising, yeah. That means there's no ghost here, right?
Have you asked? Where's your
I
Ouija
haven't.
board?
Anybody home?
Hello. Any ghosties?
So, after sort of the initial unsettledness, you kind of step in and look around the rest of the party now. I assume joining you.
Maybe.
Or it's up to Chorus actually. what is your, because the party's not walked in behind you. You know, they're kind of like standing back a little bit and waiting. What do you do?
Hmm.
Is it safe to come in yet?
Does the door
Pretty
open
dead.
inwards or outwards?
It opens inwards.
So then, upon entering the room and looking around, feeling nothing, I'm gonna like turn around and put my foot like at the other side of the door and say, "Well, it looks like there's nothing here," and then suddenly slam it and go and scream. Just see what their reaction is.
So you all watch as Chorus walks in the room, looks around briefly, turns back to you guys, and as he's walking forward, he says, "Guys, there's nothing in here." Ah! Just begins screaming. What do you guys do?
Well, see y'all later.
Kaylin just dips. Kaylin's like, "Alright," and starts walking down the stairs.
I'm not just doing that. I'm moonwalking out of there.
Just
Rolling.
slow.
Moonwalking downstairs, bitch. What?
Just
Chorus,
it was
roll
nice
deception.
knowing ya. We'll tell your
Oh.
family you loved them.
He's probably gonna see through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 plus 1.
Yeah. JD, you're watching this happen, and you're just standing there just like, really? While your other party members are
Kick the door
panicking.
open.
Oh no, I definitely know. Or well,
I'll just kick the door back open.
Well,
hoping
no.
to get Chorus.
Let's see that inside check to see if you really know. You have to
I
beat a
already
3,
rolled
so
it.
no, other
Yeah,
people.
you have to beat a 3.
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
20. I know it's fake, but I'm still gonna be like, I'll tell your family
You're
you
playing
love
along with it. Okay, fair.
just to
I'll tell
see
your
if he
family
believes
you died nobly.
me.
So, that was great.
Fun times.
So yeah, Jada, you walk over and just like open the door back and like push it into Chorus and just like smack him in the head.
I'm gonna be like just laying there on the
Yeah.
floor, and, like look up at Jada and is like, "Did I get any money?"
No.
Oh,
You didn't fool any of us.
Meanwhile, Ogden's
Um,
just still moonwalking out of the fucking house.
I
Well,
would like to investigate.
tries to moonwalk out of the house. He bumps
I
into
just
somebody.
want to like investigate the room, see if there's anything possible we could find here.
So Ogden. Thank you, Rich. So Ogden, as you are moonwalking backwards, you know,
the ghost trips him.
worried about something coming in front of you, you suddenly feel something stop you. You run into something, you're like, what? You turn
Yeah,
around.
I'm immediately
Be a wall
going to
there.
draw my short sword and just spin around.
Okay, you spin around, and you bumped into the wall. But yeah, I just wanted to go for that. So, Jada, you said you wanted to investigate the room, right?
Yeah, and the whole upper floor.
Okay.
I'm gonna tear the fucking house apart looking for clues.
Um,
But we'll go one
Yeah.
room at a time.
one room at a time.
I
Starting
guess by
with
this point I realize there's not any ghost bullshittery happening in here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Ogden
I'm head back in.
returns.
Yeah.
I don't think you made an insight check at all.
No, but he would have figured it out at this point. Okay. So, you begin to just inspect every single bit of this room. You know, looking, trying to peel up some of the floorboard and seeing if there's anything under there that might be an indication. There's a closet that you open. You look through and try like feeling for like false panels or anything. You do the same throughout the entire wall of this room. And you don't really find anything. It is just an empty ass room.
That's a shame.
Next room.
Okay.
Next.
We'll say you go to his library next, which is all the way
Right.
to the left of the hallway.
Do we
Um,
see
Do we have
any
a
like
map of this
books
house?
No,
or that?
it's
yeah.
all in my head.
I've been there before.
I don't know why I still have a good image of it though, but maybe it's because almost every house I make in D&D just turns out, or mansion fairly, just turns out looking almost the exact same.
If
You
it ain't
know,
broke, don't fix it.
there's only one
That's fair,
blueprint
yeah.
for big houses in this world, you know.
Only one person that designs houses that large.
There's no need for it to be that big.
Yeah, the one person is God, so No.
if you build a mansion, you have to get it direct from God.
Yeah, it doesn't get built. It just appears, you know.
Yeah.
You just have to give the tithe at the local.
Yep. So, you make your way into the library. You can see that actually some of the bookshelves in this library were actually built into the wall. It is sort of like a part of the wall. So this was made to be a library.
Seems pretty sus.
Yeah. Um,
We'll need to take these books for
there is no books
examination.
left. All the books are gone. The bookshelves are somewhat built into the wall. I will say you guys wouldn't know this. You'd have no reason to know it.
Investigate that.
I'm going to start
18.
pulling everything that could be possibly a hidden door.
Yeah, that's all I'm doing.
So you guys are
Going
trying to
around just-
pull on the bookshelves to see if they budge at all?
No, I'm doing everything I can think of, like pulling on like floor panels, looking for hidden wall panels, probably pulling and pushing on every piece of the bookshelf that I can get my hand around.
The code door pressure tiles are basically just like you playing Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah. I was about to say, like, if I'm trying to like find a pressure plate, it would just be like hopscotching on everything just to see if a certain combination of weight somewhere would get it.
Okay.
If I won the
Is
lottery,
this the
like
point where the ghost appears and goes, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Where who? Oh, the ghost. Okay.
The ghost
No.
appears.
if I ever win the lottery, that's the kind of shit that I'm doing first.
So Ogden, if you're doing the same, go also give me an investigation check.
All right, that is. Yeah, all right. That's wrong server.
Nice.
So I think that's what it is.
Oof.
Jesus.
Oof, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys go around giving tugs on the bookshelves and
I'm sorry,
pushing
I just can't
them,
stop
pulling up
laughing.
some floorboards, trying anything you can.
Cole,
Kaylin?
would you mind helping me search?
Yeah.
Caitlin and Ogden.
I'm half-assed.
Fools
I'm
with
not
the-
really.
Yeah.
There's an 18.
Wow. So Kaylin and Ogden, as you guys are kind of moving around, pulling on bookshelves,
We're
one of them-
jumping.
you kind of overlooked it. You didn't realize this one wasn't connected to the wall. And you pull on it a little too hard. As the bookshelf just starts falling on both of you. You both like panic and like try to hold it up and just like keep it. Meanwhile, Jada and Cole's just kind of standing there just like, but eventually help you guys push the bookshelf back up against the wall. Which
Sounds about right.
Jada and Chorus, you would actually see that there's nothing behind the bookshelf either. So.
Guys, look,
Yeah,
a hole in
you
the wall.
Why
do.
leave this one?
Too lazy, too heavy. Just a couple reasons.
Who said that?
Maybe they just didn't know.
They thought this one was part of the wall because it blended in so well.
It does look like it blends in pretty damn well.
Is there anything stuck to the back of it or at the bottom of it? Like a note just taped on there or something?
So we'll say you guys decide to now try to inspect this and we'll actually pull it down.
Yeah.
There's not really anything to this bookshelf. It is simply just a bookshelf that was left behind. There's nothing on the back, nothing on the bottom, nothing on the sides.
Put it back then.
Okay. So, yeah, you spend 30 to 40 minutes just picking apart every single piece of this room, and just come up empty.
Hey Noah, one of the stream graphics broke. Nope, never mind. Just froze for a moment.
Oh. Huh. Rip.
looks
Oh.
off.
I don't know why. Oh shit, yeah, there it is freezing. Why is it freezing?
Yeah, that's for IT tomorrow. Problem.
Huh. It's like fine and most of the time, and then I saw it freeze at that one point, so that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay. There it has gone again, and it's just frozen. What the fuck?
It's just, I don't know, man. It just be like that.
It does just be like that. What if I speed it up?
They don't think it'd be like it is, but it do.
No, it's zooming.
Yo.
Oh lord, he's zooming. Oh my god.
What have you done?
Oh, that's great. Um. All right. So, anyways, what room do you guys want to go to next?
Whichever one's next. Next door.
Um. Also, do you guys want to try splitting up and seeing if this speeds it up at all?
Yeah, I guess if we're in the same house, we can
Okay.
split up. Just one group go one way, the other group go another.
So,
I want to go east.
pretty much the rooms you guys have left is Dr. Tennant's bedroom. There's a bathroom, which will combine with whoever's doing his bedroom, because they're both in the same proximity. There is the kitchen, the living room, the dining room, and the foyer, which...
I'll check the kitchen.
Okay.
Are there any other rooms upstairs?
The bedroom and
I'll
the
do that.
bathroom, collectively. Okay. So then there's the living room, the dining room, and the foyer left. So that is...
I'll take the living room, I guess.
Okay. Ogden, you have the foyer or the dining room?
Which one was the one with that had the body in it? The foyer?
The foyer, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna look around the foyer, and I'm just going to because I remember that as soon as we left the house, there was that scream, right?
Yeah.
That means that it's very likely that whatever, caused them to scream was in this room. So I'm
That
going to look
is-
around here.
A reasonable assumption.
Indeed.
Either there's like a secret door here or it entered the room. Either way, some shit happened.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's as cut and dry as you're making it seem, but it's a reasonable assumption to make.
What, do you know something I don't?
Also, something to randomly add, because the house its original state when you first approached it was really rough. It was definitely not well taken care of. It had an old man elf living in it, so especially one that was depressed and didn't care. So it was a very bad condition. When you guys approached it earlier, it wasn't
plate.
Yeah, it wasn't actually very good condition. It was clear that the realtor, entrance realtor, was taking good care of it and cleaned it up on the outside to make it look appealing.
We should try and find the realtor after this and see how much. See if we can get
Bruh.
a friends and family discount
Bruh.
for being friends of
What the
friends
fuck?
of Dr. Tennant. You don't want to have a party house?
Shit.
Hey man,
Party
tear
mansion?
this town up.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
we're also in a party, like a college party town.
Yeah, we could rent this out as a frat house for
Yeah,
like
you know how
millions
much
of
money
dollars.
we could make by renting out an entire mansion?
Holy shit. He's right.
College town?
He's
Fuck
right.
yeah, bro!
Real estate kings, let's go. Get some passive income.
Yeah.
Buy whatever we want.
Then
I can
Jada will have
assure-
to steal everything.
You guys can't afford a
still will.
mansion. Even
No,
with the discount.
Probably
We
not.
can get some documents saying we can, though.
You guys are quite a bit away from that.
Look, if worse comes to worse, Jada can
or-
just steal the money for us.
Worst comes to worst, just
All
steal the
I'm
deed.
saying is, I
Or I
have
could
a
probably
loose
convince my
moral
family to open up a
compass
branch office
and
here.
proficiency with forgery kit.
See,
I mean, we could also have. I can also probably try to convince my family to open up a branch office here.
Yes.
No.
Increase the town's GDP.
Anyway,
This town already has the highest GDP in the country.
let's make it
It's
higher.
purely by alcohol sales.
No,
We gotta get it over
it's
9,000.
a luxury town that has a
Yeah.
hot springs resort.
it's a tourist town.
It is a tourist town.
Oh. Real estate here is going to be even worse than anywhere else.
Exactly.
Even if it is a mansion.
So what you're saying
Yep.
is this is like California. Overpriced and just absolute shit.
But it's not
No.
shit. I was gonna say
actually
it's
nice.
it's overpriced, but it's very nice.
Oh, so it's the
Very
opposite
nice.
of
It
California.
is indeed the opposite of California.
So it's
actually
not
worth-
on fire.
It's not overpriced. It's just
Yeah, and it's
Yet.
not constantly on
Price.
fire.
Yet.
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 Alright, let's keep it. Let's keep it
Pulls
that
out
way.
lighter. Yet.
When the fuck? That originally came up at some point.
Did it?
No,
What the fuck is wrong with us?
I don't
Answer,
know.
yes.
Many things.
Yes. Maybe the
It's
easiest-
Sunday night. I've been drinking since yesterday. That's what's wrong.
He has.
Yeah. So,
I think
So-
they found some blood in my alcohol.
Honestly, haven't stopped since
Blood
Friday
in your
night.
alcohol stream.
damn, you better change that shit quick.
Because we're all drinking that.
So. Ogden, Chorus, Kaylin, you guys make your way downstairs. Jada, you stay upstairs and start inspecting the bedroom. Ogden, we'll start with you, starting in the foyer.
I guess you just want me to roll. You don't need to.
You have a very good point, Kirby. You're actually 100% right. It's the only non-American. Yeah, that is not even a hot take.
What is it?
He said the opposite of California is Florida underwater instead of on fire. Opposite end of the income spectrum, opposite end of the political spectrum.
It wasn't
yeah,
that
well,
bad,
that's-
but then it like flipped. So yeah,
I mean,
it's like-
he's right.
yeah.
Man, there's also New Orleans that's underwater.
But that's New Orleans.
Damn.
That's not
Yeah.
like yeah.
True.
They got enough problems with hurricanes
Yeah.
and gators. They don't need more. legal
Don't forget the voodoo
problems.
shit.
Don't forget the
Voodoo,
Hurrigators.
too.
Yeah, screw
Yeah.
Sharknado. I want to watch it. I want
I watch
to
Hurrigators. Yo, you guys want to make an indie film?
Let's
Yeah, let's do it. I'll get the alligators.
Yeah.
Don't ask how.
Yeah, seriously, don't ask how.
Recently,
I may be breaking like 50 different federal laws.
Oh yeah.
almost definitely.
I don't need any alligators.
Hey,
I
why
don't
is the
need
Everglades? Why are
alligators,
the
I've already
Everglades
got
currently on
allegations.
fire? Forget about it.
How are the Everglades currently on fire? Is the better question.
Yeah, we're still here.
Reasons.
There is a website called whereiscaliforniaonfire.com.
Yeah, there
And it
is.
will tell you where in California is currently on fire.
That's great.
They should just have that, like, for an April Fool's joke, they should just have that the entire thing just blocked out and say, yes.
Or just
Pretty
for
sure at
April
one point
Fools,
they
nothing
did.
is on fire.
Yeah.
That's even more unlikely.
When the entire state was on fire, they definitely have just yes. So,
Oh, fucking hell.
uh,
So do I just roll investigation?
yeah, go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Oh, hold on a second. I accidentally closed down.
There's one thing I've been like waiting for, but it's not happening, so I'm not gonna mention it. But I'm so honestly
is it?
surprised it's not happened. I just said I'm not gonna mention it because then it'll happen.
Jesus. Okay. Investigation. Yeah, that's 7. All right, let's go.
Notice
That's pretty good, actually.
Notice how Arizona, Nevada,
Do I notice any fuck
Oregon
shittery
don't
afoot?
have any of the same issues. It's
Can I get you to give me a straight intelligence check?
Alrighty then. Sure.
Which I believe is just a +5 for you.
Is it a +5?
Yeah, he has 20 intelligence.
Yeah, I have the highest intelligence in the party.
Got it.
This is main stat. So, you recall how you and Chorus originally entered the building. Back when you guys first came here. You went through the back cellar. And the back cellar led you to a, pretty much a hidden ladder that led you right into the foyer.
Yep.
And as all this kind of comes back to you, you make your way over to the side of the foyer. Start pressing your hands around, eventually finding a panel that gets pushed in. And you place your hand on it, and you watch as a door pretty much opens, slowly swinging, making a bit of creaking noise. And you peek down, and you can see that there's the ladder still there. You'll begin climbing down, I assume?
I'm going to call for everybody else.
Okay. The closest person would be
what
Chorus.
the fuck's down here?
I mean, you know what's down there. You've been down there already.
Yeah, I know. When we were entering.
Yeah.
Who knows what's down there now?
That's fair. So Ogden will begin calling all of you. If you guys decide to leave or continue investigating whatever you're investigating, that's on you guys.
I'll keep searching the bedroom, then I'll join them.
Okay. Chorus and Kaylin?
I'll do like a once over of the living room that I'm in real quick before as well.
There's the same as the other rooms. Not really much to it. There's still a carpet that has been placed down, or not a carpet, a rug. Yeah. The kitchen. You go through all the drawers. Nothing really in there. Really seems like they. Wait, where do you have fucking inspiration from?
I've had it for several sessions. I've just been saving it.
Jesus fuck. I don't even think I
Wait,
set an
Brandon
expiration
remembered
tab on it. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. You just said we can't have any more than one at a time.
Okay, that's
And
fair.
I just used it.
That's
And
fair.
used it
Yeah,
well. I turned a 10 into a 24.
I mean, you did kind of use it on something pointless. You are investigating an empty room currently, so.
I don't know that it's pointless ahead of time.
I suppose
figured
that's
if
fair.
anything, I figured out of all the rooms in the house, if any of them is going to have something hidden, other than, the room with the literal hidden door, it's going to be the bedroom.
So,
Well, like,
yeah.
Oh, well, it's used. I can at least be confident that there's nothing there.
Jada, you go through, pull up some of the floorboards, look underneath, feel around the walls for a hidden panel or anything, look through the closet, feel around the walls for that. Once again, nothing really comes up. Chorus, do a lot of the same. You're also looking underneath the rug, inspecting the floorboards underneath that. And then, Kaylin, it takes you the longest because you're actually going through a bunch of like cabinets, looking through stuff, trying to like sticking your head in there and like looking around, not really spotting anything. Eventually, you guys all kind of, as a group, give up and make your way to the foyer where Ogden was calling you. You see Ogden kind of like standing there at a door that's randomly open that doesn't look like it should be a door. And Chorus, it
Hey,
hits
Chorus,
you.
remember this?
I was half expecting Chorus to hit me with the keen mind somehow.
Yeah, I was gonna reference that.
Has it been within a month?
It's been less than a month. It's probably like right on the cusp, but it's definitely not been a month yet.
I
Because
don't think he has had the keen mind feat that long.
I
That's
didn't have
true.
Keen Mind at that point,
That's
so
true.
I don't think it's retroactive.
I suppose it wouldn't be. I probably would have ended up considering it retroactive.
So get
But-
fucked.
Because I'm not really sure if it matters if it's retroactive or not. Because the weird thing about Keen Minds, it's not like you just out of nowhere just like, oh my god, I can now just remember everything that happened in the past month.
Right.
So I still think it kind of works retroactively, I would assume. Especially if it's more of a magical remembering stuff effect. But so, who wants to climb down the ladder first?
Chorus.
Sure, I'll lead the way.
It's volunteering
not?
chorus.
Because I knew he wouldn't say no.
I just pushed Jada down before Chorus can go.
Bro, you know how fucking long that drop is.
No, I'm not actually doing it. It'd be
I
really
hope
funny
not.
though.
It
If it was
would.
like a staircase, I could just see the Hannibal Barbera bullshit. It's like, "Doi, doi, 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 doi,
Yeah.
doi."
That'd be great.
So chorus, you begin making your way down the stairs. Or ladder. Once you get to the bottom, which it's really not too far of a ladder, and it does lead to a cellar right underneath the house.
Are
Once
you
he's
dead yet?
Not dead. I'll head down.
There's no response.
I'm dead.
Shit.
Damn.
I'm dead. Don't come
Okay.
down here.
I'll be
All
right
right,
down.
all right, people. Before we bury him, before we return him to his family, we need to draw a bunch of dicks on his face.
Oh my god.
I'm just taking this up
Imagine.
first.
Oh,
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
happened
take
to
a
it.
shit.
Yeah.
holy shit.
Some random. So he got killed by a goblin who took all of his stuff. You know what happened
They
to
drew
him?
dicks on his face. Oh, this is
Wait,
crazy.
but that pouch you're holding, that was his. I gave it to him for his birthday. Huh? What? No,
What
no.
pouch?
I just have one of
He
the
didn't
exact
have a pouch.
same.
I don't-
Be so naive as to
is that his-
hold his pouch in front of his relatives.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Is that his
mhm.
field notes right there that you're also reading through right in front of me?
What, these? No. I took these.
Is
See?
that a bag of
It
his
says
scales?
Kalen right here.
I went so far as to specify I'm hiding the bag of holding inside of my other bag.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware.
That's not a bag of holding.
It's a
It's a
bag
present
holding a
wallet
bag
holding.
of holding.
Yep.
It's a bag of holding.
Yeah.
That's just gotta be the most fucking hilarious way of saying.
Oh my god. He knows at least 10 Richards. That's what we're going with. So, you all make your way down. Chorus, you begin looking around first. The cellar is still set up pretty much identical to the way you remember it last being. Of course, everything's cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
You can also see it's been cleaned up a little bit. Previously, when you were here, there was lots of nasty, gnarly cobwebs and just all sorts of. A lot of the wood for the shelving kind of even looked like it was molding. It was nasty. It seems like all that's
Far
pretty much
down,
been
is it?
probably about 15 feet.
I'll just jump.
I already said you climbed down, but all right.
Oh, okay.
I said you're all down here. But I mean, you wouldn't. I guess you could actually probably look down and see it. So, yeah, you all kind of begin splitting up a little bit and looking through all of it. So all of you, go ahead and give me investigation checks.
Let's go.
All right, 1 second.
Give me another 19.
F.
Come on, Danny.
Hey, it gave you a rep. Wait, have you gotten nothing but 5s and 19 so far?
Yep.
Wait, no, you got 13
Uh,
and a 12. But
Come
for
on,
the most
baby!
part, yeah.
25.
Okay.
Yay!
So
I like
25
7.
and 21 from
Tonight,
the two
apparently.
people.
21.
Ogden, you take a lead, kind of investigating on the west side
How
of
does
the room.
Kaylin have a +7 to investigation? What?
No, I have a +1.
You got
I
a
Oh,
got
seven
a
total.
7.
my bad.
Yeah.
Continue.
Um.
I misread.
Yeah, you're fine.
I saw several +7s and I saw another 7.
Yeah.
I'm like, hold on.
Yeah. No, I'm right there with you.
I just have a +7 because B, big brain.
Big
I have
brain and the
proficiency
proficiency.
bonus and
Yep.
+5 in it's. Can't wait for that.
Horus has
proficiency bonus
double
increase.
proficiency, right?
Yeah, I have expertise.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Horus will have the biggest Yeah, no, that's the point. That is
Alright,
pretty much the
guys.
point of his character.
I'm gonna full screen Dice Cloud.
Oh god. Oh no. Don't do it.
I've got sunglasses. It's okay.
Wait, hold on. I'm not ready yet.
Let me get the welding goggles.
It's still fully usable with sunglasses on.
Okay. All right, I'm ready. You can open it.
Because I turned down the brightness on my monitor.
Wait, actually, I want to see how nice it is having Dice Cloud open like this. No, it really doesn't help that much.
Nah.
Dice
Turning on the
Cloud
brightness on your monitor
transcends.
makes a big
Yeah,
difference.
it transcends the sun.
I have it at 24 brightness, whereas usually it was at 100. Let's turn it back to 100.
Oh no.
Can
No.
you already tell a difference?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So, Ogden, you guys are doing pretty much a lot of the same stuff that you've been doing throughout most of the house.
Genuinely hurts
Feeling
my eye.
the wall, looking around, seeing if there's any sort of false panels or buttons that you might accidentally stumble across. And so far, it's really been unsuccessful. Until you get down here. And Ogden, as you're kind of pressing around, you're kind of like knocking on it, trying to hear like, oh, what's hollow? What's not hollow? And for the most part, none of it's hollow. Until you get to one section of the wall that's about the size of a skinny elf. And you knock on it, and there's that distinct sort of sound when you hit something that isn't hollow.
Yeah.
It is.
That isn't hollow?
Or is hollow. Sorry, I spoke. And realizing it, you just kind of... I can't remember what weapons you have, but we'll say you
Smash it.
smash the
short
wall.
sword.
Yeah, you pretty much just like slam your shoulder into the wall, and it gives out pretty easily, actually.
As I'm doing this, I'm gonna open sesame.
That's pretty good, actually.
Hey guys, watch this.
Pulls out sledgehammer.
Open sesame.
Scottish music playing.
Watch as the fighter does magic. Open sesame. Bust door down.
I was making a siege reference. Fucking sledge.
So, yeah, you have found a false wall. And you can see that it has a corridor
Neat.
that goes down a little ways before it turns to the right. So, I will also say Ogden is a very tight squeeze for you. For
Fucking midget legs.
well, it's a tight squeeze for pretty much everyone except for the two L's.
Yeah.
It is. You can fit in. It's just it's
I think
uncomfortable.
proportional to our size, I'm larger than Culrus.
Mm-hmm.
I'm obviously
Proportional to
shorter
height, yeah.
than my character.
I mean, yeah, Chorus is not like well built, but he is stocky because Dragonborns are typically sort of stockier.
Yeah.
But dwarves are very stocky. You know, you're very that sort of wide, muscular build. But yeah. So, which of the two elves is going to lead the way?
I
I
nominate
will with
her.
my lantern lit.
Okay. So,
So we can see color.
yeah.
Yeah, I prestidigitation, light the lantern, hold it in front of me as I walk through.
Now, question for the two big boys. Are you guys going to follow? Or actually, are you guys going to kind of let the two elves go alone so that way they have a better escape chance if something comes at them? Or how do you want to approach this?
No, we're gonna follow.
Okay. Make sure
I
they
can
take
shadow
the brunt
step
of
out.
it. Galen can. I don't know what Jada has in her arsenal.
Probably not, but it's not my concern.
She has good deck saves.
They all do, I think. Right?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
We're all decently good at dex and int.
Yeah.
Yeah, my two main abilities, or my two main things are intelligence and dexterity, because dexterity for the crossbow.
My two main
Our
things are dexterity and
downfall for
intelligence.
our downfall for this
Is lack of
group
strength.
is strength and wisdom.
My
Yeah.
backup character is
Yeah.
probably gonna.
My backup character solves both those problems too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hope you guys enjoy playing with a fucking lens connect. You don't know what that is. Never mind.
that's
Nobody
because
cares.
you said it wrong. But
Whatever.
Yeah.
How do you say it then? You're the German nerd.
Is it German?
Kirby, help us out.
Kirby.
I actually didn't hear
President-
any of this.
Well, is there a CH in there? I don't remember how it's
Lens
spelled.
connect, something like that. That's how I've heard it being
Landsknecht?
said.
Landsknecht.
Is Kirby helping us out?
I
Yes.
think.
Is
He
I think
gave
he's
me the
he's
trying.
trying to
spelling.
figure out what you're saying as well.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are known for
Lensconnect.
that were famous for using the Zweihanders.
Yeah.
While they're doing that, while they're deciphering that, know what happens.
Fuck if I know.
Play me out, Johnny.
I am fucking.
You're the DM. What do you mean?
Am I here?
You know what? You know everything.
Fuck
Is
you.
the DM here?
I think you
Are we
mean,
under
do I
the
know
DM's
anything? Okay. Okay. Fine. So, you guys. You guys moving through the corridor. Turn right once you get towards the end, and you can see towards the end about 30 feet. A somewhat dimly lit room is ahead of you. You don't hear any noise coming from it.
Lantern, dark vision.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware. I'm just pointing out that you see a dimly lit room as you approach it.
I will
So
enter
you
the
went to
dimly
room
lit
dark vision.
I just said lantern and dark vision.
He
We
did.
all have dark vision.
It's not like I don't know this or anything because you all have.
Yeah,
dark
I know. I
vision,
was making
so
fun
I
of the
don't always
jokes.
just assume
Literally-
it.
Literally everyone has dark vision in
Yep.
this group.
Dark vision cancels out actually if you have 4 members with it, so none of you have dark vision. Home rule. uh,
The rule of fuck you.
the rule. Fuck you. Why? Because fuck you. No other reason. So I'm pretty sure Max is most likely playing a game of some sort.
I am.
What game?
Or how?
There's your answer, Kirby.
What did he ask?
Someone asked Max what he's watching because there's something flickering a lot on his screen.
There it is.
Yep.
Meanwhile, I'm just running around gathering camp in New World.
I need some. I need that fiber. So
Bro, I make like 200 and something cloth
I
every
need to
time
have
I
them for a
return
different
back to
reason.
city.
I make 500 of it and then use it. Anyways, yeah. So, Jada, you're the first into this room.
Yep. Unfortunately.
And while you don't hear anything from it, the smell hits you. The sort of stale, rotting smell of death.
I'll immediately plug my nose with my free hand.
And as you enter, laid against the wall to your left, you see the knight that you all were attacked by and killed when you previously entered this house.
Yeah, I
But a
guess
few
we didn't
weeks
kill him
ago.
well enough.
Is it time for holy fire?
Well, looking at the body, you can see it's well
Still dead?
decayed. It is
Okay.
decaying. This
It's
body,
still in plate armor, though, right?
it is, yeah.
It's
you can
rotting
see,
inside its plate armor. Oof.
yeah.
Mm.
So it is hot. It is,
So it is
Rotting.
leaking out between the seams of the armor. Holy crap.
yeah. It is a disturbing scene, and in this room, it's just eeriness. It's a smaller room. It's about 20 by 20. Towards the center of the room, or against the wall straight ahead of you when you enter, pretty much centered with that wall, there is a table that looks like an operating table. And on it, there's various candles laid about it. That's what you assume is giving off the dim light. And one of you, whoever wants to, give me an investigation check. Only one of you.
Okay.
I'm
So-
going
Who is the
to
highest?
Janet.
It's either Chorus or Ogden, if you want the highest. Okay.
Yeet.
Ogden, as you would actually probably be taking the back, you are the first to notice it. There's a clear sign here. You look at the sides of the walls, and it's sort of this somewhat jagged, almost cavern-like wall. And looking down at the floor, you can see there's sort of this black stain that periodically seems to be on the floor. Looking at the sides of the walls, you notice that some of it seems a little chipped, a little almost as if it wasn't done on purpose. You begin to gather there was clear signs that this body of this knight was dragged in here, as opposed to coming in here himself.
So hold on a second. This was a very large night. How the hell? What dragged him in here?
Probably a crackhead.
2 other knights.
5 votes on crackhead.
Or
2
some
other crackhead
variation
knights.
of there.
Yes, some
The
variation
crackhead
upon
knights.
crackhead.
New homebrew class. The crack knight.
Crackhead.
Or you ever heard that subrace of humans called Florida Man?
Basically that. but it's a knight.
Florida
Isn't that
man-
basically just like a mixture
Florida
of
man crack
barbarian
wizard.
and ranger?
Crack wizard, let's go.
Barbarian.
New idea for a
Barbarian,
character, let's
wizard,
go.
and warlock, sorcerer. They're basically multi-classed into everything.
Yeah.
He's a draconic sorcerer.
Good lord.
Anyway, I'm gonna look at this knight closer. See if there's anything more I can learn from this.
Okay. So, it is undoubtedly the knight that you saw before. There is no more question in your mind. Whereas there might have been like it was kind of like you looked at it and you're like, okay, there's a 95% chance that's the knight we saw. Now you're 100%, sir. You especially got a good close look at it as it was trying to murder you.
Yeah.
It did.
What about his
almost.
weapon?
He does not appear to have his weapon.
Where did
Did
that
somebody
go?
take his weapon?
No
No.
one took his weapon.
If anyone took his weapon, it would probably have been me in an attempt to sell it.
Yeah.
So unless I sold it, no one took it. Which also raises the question: where did it go?
It probably got left behind.
Where did it come
Probably
from?
sold it
Not
for
joke.
crack money.
Jesus. So, yeah. So looking at this body, what are you really looking for right now? Any sort of symbols or identification, I assume?
I just
Yes.
want to get a closer look.
Okay.
Anything that I wouldn't have been able to learn about him while he was trying to kill me that I would be able to learn now. So I guess insignias or if there's anything left that hasn't rotted away, identifying features. I want to know who this was.
Okay. So, now that you're kind of getting a closer look, first and foremost, what you notice is the armor that you kind of thought was just this sort of black metal or something. Looking at it a little closer and kind of inspecting it, you can see that there's still spots where it was sort of that steel, more shiny gray color.
I would prestidigitation a bit of it to clean it.
Yeah, and you'll watch
See what's
as
underneath.
it's sort of the prestidigitation flakes away this black tar or something on it as it kind of gets peeled off of it. And as you kind of do this for a little bit, you eventually can make out more of the armor. It still seems faded, but there is actually an insignia on it. One that none of you recognize.
I want to draw it. Like, I want to copy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be sketching it into my field notes as well. Which I
Right.
think. What was it? What was the other one that I sketched into my book? I think it was like the logo on.
There was a
caravan or
logo of a
something?
caravan. Yeah. I can't recall it off the top of my head.
I don't have anything to write it on.
I
So-
would remember what I wrote down because I have keen mind.
Well, I don't remember it either, so you should have fucking written it down. You said you were gonna write it down in your field fucking notes.
And Colress did.
Bruh.
Oh.
So looking at this insignia now, getting a better idea of it as you draw it. It appears to be some sort of bird with its wings full span. You see as its talons seem to be aimed at something. They're sort of at the front. You can see the head is kind of hunched a little bit. It is a very well detailed insignia. And you can't really get an idea of how it was inscribed or what. Kind of feeling at it, you can tell that it is sort of an indent. but you assume that there might have been some sort of trimming or something that gave it a color or something along the lines of that. It is more sort of facing the person as if it's like going at something. But yeah, that is a pretty decent example.
It was Mexican.
You can't really tell what type of bird it is, but you assume it is some sort of predator bird. But yeah, you inscribe the symbol.
I would like to. Let's see. We need to burn the body, right?
Yeah,
Do you?
I mean, it may be past the point where we need to now, but it wouldn't be a bad idea just in case.
Yeah. We
Don't
need
worry,
to
I'll
get
light this entire
body-
place on fire as we leave. How's that sound?
Rather not have realtors mad at us for things.
If we're
Well,
gonna own the
yeah.
house,
I
own
think
the
they.
house.
I think what we should probably.
Actually,
I
if we
think they'll
burn down the
probably keep
house,
this-
the plot of land goes down in value, and we can just buy the land instead.
That and also the fact that they do legally have to disclose that this was a murder scene on, on just on that
And
one
that'll
basis.
decrease the value
Now-
significantly.
Yeah. Also, I think I don't know exactly what the protocol is for if there was like some sort of fucked up human experimentation going on in the house. I'm not sure where the
Well,
purview of legal goes under
I don't
legality goes
think
under
the
that one.
realtors knew about that.
Yeah, I know, but that would decrease it even further.
Yes.
We're
Be like,
just
wait
like
till
the
we-
Oh,
worst
this is an
kind
amazing
of
house. Oh, I have to
inspectors.
tell you that it was a murder house. It's like, oh well, that's all right. Oh, by the way, the previous tenant was Joseph fucking Mengele.
Well, no, the previous tenant wasn't doing any of that.
That we know.
Why the fuck
Um,
would he have this down here then?
I want to start removing this guy's armor.
Okay.
Because one, we're gonna have trouble moving the body if he's wearing armor. Two, we're gonna have trouble burning the body if he's wearing armor. And three, I want that armor.
Bruh!
Okay.
That's a little far.
I don't know why you're surprised.
I'm gonna get it I'm gonna get the symbol on it identified.
You have the
And
symbol
if it has
drawn.
any significance. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you
but
can just
having
rip the
real thing
chest
is
plate
better.
off or whatever that has the symbol on it.
It
Yeah,
is
take
on
the
the
entire arm.
shoulder. You could easily take the shoulder off without taking off the entire piece of armor.
I'm gonna take the whole thing. He's not gonna need it when we burn his body.
Okay.
I have a feeling the resale value is going to be a lot lower than you think it is.
That's fine. Like I said, we can't burn the body with the armor on. So it needs to come off anyway.
So, while you're doing that, chorus, you will hear a familiar voice in your head. And I think this out because I only have 25 words.
Oh, it's the messaging stone for the bot that we gave.
No,
What now?
Yeah, the robot.
you have the sending stone. It would be messaging you,
right.
not chorus.
Someone's casting sending.
Yes, someone was told to cast sending if they found anything.
Oh.
So
right,
you will
yeah.
hear the familiar voice of Pogus. Pog. Not thinking of that fucking name. Pog will in your head.
Look.
Trying to make sure. Chorus. I think I figured it out. But I can't say it in this few words. Come back to me.
Awesome.
That's exactly 25.
Yeah.
We know that was 20. Never mind.
Got 5 more words.
He's gonna end there.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to use all
Yep.
25. Yeah.
So, yeah. So you finish stripping the breastplate off of the dead corpse, and you watch as like you kind of take it off. There's like sludge from the corpse just decomposing. Just kind of like sticking to the armor, and it's just absolutely disgusting. You're trying to just clean it off as best as you can.
I'm going to help out with this.
Yeah.
I'm
not trying to defile a body here.
No, I was gonna say like so that we don't have to touch it. Like
Yeah, you guys have to take
to kind of
you have to take like
pry it off.
several minutes, like just to avoid puking. It's so foul smelling.
I was gonna say use like a claw hammer or something to like peel it off.
Yeah.
That's what it takes. And prestidigitation cleaning this shit the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah, much like I am, I would not be in that room.
Yeah.
Unfuck this shit.
I would
As
say, your choice. You're doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, making sure that we're all wearing gloves. Are we wearing our PPE?
I'm not even there.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget your PPE.
Yeah.
You know, for a goddamn fact, I would have a shit ton of like spare rubber, or not rubber, but because it's
Gloves.
medieval,
Just gloves in general.
thick leather gloves.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would expect you would.
I mean, they're probably gonna be fitted to me because you know, big hands and shit. But you know, it'll be awkward for you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, we finish stripping the armor off of this body. Is there
Yep.
anything identifying about the body itself, or is it too rotten?
It is completely rotted away. This is a decently warm room, and this is a corpse that's kind of been sitting here for a couple weeks.
Awesome.
So it is. Bad.
Gross.
Yeah.
Gross indeed. Yeah.
I probably would have backed out of the room.
Oh, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask that
I'll just go
Kayla
and-
and Calris provide cover.
Yeah, sure.
Like, warn us if anything is like on its way down the hallway.
So yeah, I'm gonna clean all this plate armor, put it in my bag, and look at the rest of the room before I set the body on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also gonna check the room.
So, the thing that really draws your attention is the operating table.
Yeah.
There is a couple candles there. You see that they're actually specifically aligned in a certain way.
How burned down are the candles? Like, how long have they been lit?
That's the strange thing. Is it seems like, and you even actually like watch the candles for a little bit because you're kind of shocked. The candles don't really go down. You don't see the wax really melting or anything. It just seems like they're
This is
permanently
some
lit.
everlasting shit.
Yeah, they're just like permanently lit candles that just don't go down at all.
Magic candles.
So,
Well, I'll be taking those on the way out.
bruh.
Assuming I can put them out.
I don't know. You want to try?
I mean, they could probably be put out by, manually.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, let's investigate this fuck shittery.
looking through the table, there's nothing on the top of the table that really catches your eyes outside of the candles. However, looking at the bottom of the table, there is a cabinet. And you pull that out, and you can see that there are folders that are labeled various things. You can see one that says Operation Number 1, Operation Number 2, top secret details. And
Let's
then
read these when we're not in
Well-
a room filled with the smell of rot.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the main
going to.
issue. Is you pull out the folders only to realize that the folders have already been emptied.
Oh fuck me.
Oh,
Um,
wonderful.
Mhm.
Goody.
Is there anything left in here that's useful?
So as you pull the folders out, you can see that there's actually a correction. Give me a perception check.
All of us?
The two that are still in the room.
I'll
Alright,
have
so
my
that would
owl
be-
help.
Yeah,
15.
perception is 1, so.
May as well roll it. You could do better than I did.
Or as good as
We
you
both
did.
got a 15.
You both kind of notice as you pull the folders out, that there is actually a false bottom on this cabinet. And you pull it up, and looking, there is actually another folder that says "This must never get out" on the very front of it.
I'm telling
Gee.
everyone.
So you'll
Well, I
grab
guess
it.
what's getting out?
Yeah, you'll instinctively immediately grab it. It's accurate
it's
as
Who's
hell.
the one that's grabbing it? Because I'm gonna ask to put it in the bag of holding, so that way we can examine it at a later date.
Yep.
Or as soon as we get
I
out of
will
here.
Stick it in the bag.
Okay.
Is
So-
that all that's in the false bottom?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep looking around.
That's pretty much it. That was the only thing you could really look through. There's not much
There's
to this
nothing else in
room.
the room?
No.
Okay. Well, I will try and put out these ever-burning candles.
You go to you try putting out several different ways. Every time comes back.
Fucking trick candles.
So do you want to just grab them and throw them in the bag of holding? That definitely won't result in getting stuff burned. Especially the papers you just put in there.
Can I try my water skin? Drip a little water on them?
You do that.
The water
It's
skin
still-
catches on fire.
You watch as it goes out for a second, and then it just dries itself completely.
You should put it in your water skin.
Yes, that seems like a great
Oh.
idea.
Because
Just
the water
watch
puts it
watch
out.
the water
It just
start on
reignites.
fire. $5 says that
Yeah.
the water will start on fire somehow.
No, but the water eventually disappears.
Okay, well, not doing
Where's
that.
my water skin hot? 2 days later.
Boiling.
Suddenly, why is my pocket on fire? Yeah.
Yeah, I would
It's
like
a mobile
to
teapot.
grab one of the ever-burning candles, dump a flask of oil on this corpse, and drop the candle on it
All right,
as I'm leaving.
you do exactly
Making
that.
sure Ogden gets out first, because he's going to leave slower.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So yeah, you do exactly that. You watch as the body is lit. You can see it is already beginning to just collapse upon itself.
Body's lit.
Turning into a bonfire of sorts.
I'll
Specifically
give it
a
a
Dark Souls
somber
bonfire.
salute and leave without watching.
I'm doing the whole-
fire.
You know, no one's even gonna try to rest at it, huh? But anyways,
Stand
Yeah.
outside this hidden hallway for a moment to make sure the whole house doesn't burn down.
yeah. You guys kind of spend a few minutes making sure the house doesn't catch on fire. It
I didn't
doesn't.
even know what the ceiling was.
Most
The
of,
ceiling was
as I mentioned, this was kind of a
like a
clearly
cavern.
not. Yeah, this is more of like a cavern that was
Okay.
maybe dug out on purpose, as opposed to being
Alright.
made by the actual owners of the house.
Got it. So the fire would either go out when it runs out of fuel or oxygen, whichever comes
Yep.
first.
pretty much.
Okay. Let's get out of here then.
All right.
Let's get the fuck on out of here.
So are you gonna exit back into the house or go out through the cellar exit?
I'm cool with the cellar exit.
All right.
Unless we want to try and locate that ghost girl.
I don't
Let's
think we're going to be able to. Unfortunately. Her possessions have moved. She's probably wherever the possessions are. We gotta go check the evidence locker.
what?
Yes.
Uh,
Let's look at his old belongings. That's actually not a bad idea.
Why do you assume they're in
maybe-
the evidence locker?
Well, it was a
The
murder
realtor,
scene.
the realtor cleared the house out.
Well, maybe
There
the-
was a
okay,
murderer all along.
wherever it end up, maybe among his possessions are more clues.
I feel like anything they would have found, they would have turned over to police.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't identify it as a clue.
All right. So,
I'm gonna metagame here and assume that that's not gonna happen.
no.
So let's just not waste our time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Let's go search the crazy lady's house.
Which one?
Yeah,
The one
Enron's
who
house
killed
is
herself.
next.
Okay.
The one that we assume was behind all of this.
Yep.
Yep.
So, you
Which she
begin
may not have been.
making your way to her house. At least where you remember her house being.
She
Is
moved.
it in the...
The
She's dead, so I doubt she moved.
Not without help, she
Summon
did.
her spirit.
And getting there, you can see that there are the houses that you recall seeing when you first came this way. But in sort of a distinct lack
Of house.
of house. There is just an open space. Where you recall her house being?
Does it look like there's any like remains of the house?
Uh,
Or is it just like completely cleared?
it seems to have just been completely cleared.
Well, guys, I don't think we're going to be finding any clues here. Where next? Her
I'm gonna
office
knock
at the
on one of-
university.
Well, I'm gonna knock on one of the neighbors' houses, or not one of the neighbors' doors, and like ask, like, "Hey, what happened to the house that was right there?"
You hear,
It just
I don't want any!
I'll knock again.
This is an official investigation. Please comply.
Knock, knock, FBI, open up.
God. Oh, fuckers.
FBD,
trick or treat,
Federal
motherfucker.
Bureau, the Federal Bureau of DoorBreakers.
God damn it.
This is the police. We have a warrant for your arrest. Come out peacefully.
What the shit?
I mean,
The
I was just gonna start
DBI,
like
the
detonating the
DoorBreakers
door, but alright.
investigation.
So,
The door breakers.
DoorBreakers Bureau of Idiots.
yes. So, yeah, eventually the neighbor does open the door. And he says, what's going on?
Well, we need to ask about the house that used to be right there.
Hmm. They tore it
What
down.
happened to it? Really?
Why?
Why? Who tore it down? The city? Or
The city, I guess. I don't know who else would tear it down. Something about the woman that used to live there went crazy. She killed people.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's all I really know. They tore the house down. People don't really want to buy a house that was owned by a crazy murderer. That's all I,
I
really
would.
know.
The
to
real
it.
estate would be cheap as hell.
Well, as far as I know, they're building something new there. So,
Yeah, we're gonna have a public
Meanwhile,
soon.
I want to read that file we found.
say we're gonna have a public soon?
before you start reading,
On the
that,
one
That'd be a-
hand,
That'd be
on the
a
one hand,
tiny
we had a
Publix.
we had a psycho murderer living next to us. On the other hand, we're getting a Publix.
Yeah.
This Publix was built on an Indian burial ground.
God.
Every night at
All we need
4
now is for
a.m.,
somebody to.
the
No,
rotisserie chickens spin off the.
One thing
Now,
about
what we
my
need
parents'
is
new
a,
house is they're literally like a 2-minute drive from Publix now.
Bruh.
Nice.
I
So-
mean, now what we need is for somebody to commit genocide, and we can open up a Trader Joe's.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, anyways,
I think thermonuclear holocaust is that warrants a Costco.
That's why there's a Costco where all those Kuatoa used to live.
It didn't just nobody built it, just sprouted up like rose from the water, like Atlantis returning.
only real ones get that. Oh my god.
What was it you said about a Trader Joe's?
All we need now is to
Genocide.
commit
Somebody commit
genocide, and we can
genocide.
get a Trader Joe's.
Okay. So
Why am I this fucked in the head?
we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. And then we will be right back.
Oh,
So.
good lord.
Stick around, we'll be back in 10 minutes. And we're back. You fuckers. So,
What does it look like? Somebody take a screenshot real quick, please.
It doesn't look good.
no, it doesn't.
It looks like you're melting into your
Hey.
chair with your arms outstretched.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much what's happening.
Fair enough.
Acid meat. What a name.
What?
I just was looking at acid meat for Kirby's nickname.
It's a pretty neat name.
Yeah, I know. I heard
It's-
you.
It's I laughed at it when I saw it, but we weren't
Pretty good.
live, so
Yeah,
Um,
we're not live.
So, yeah, you asked the neighbor his question. He closed the door on you after answering. Someone tell me what it looks like. There we go. Jada, you said you wanted to go ahead and read the.
yeah, I do.
So, are you're doing this out in the open? Yeah, I mean you're.
I'm going to say that we should
Well,
probably
Color's
Uh,
just
let's-
talking to someone.
Well, we need to head back because Paulo.
head back to the precinct.
Yeah,
We
Paulo
want to
wanted
look
to
over
talk
it
to
with the
me.
police.
Yeah, and maybe I can get like a written note from Detective Elevated saying, "Let this man through"
Yeah.
to the teleporter, so I can
Yeah, that's
just
fair.
bamf that back and get the information and come on back.
We're also
Okay.
going to need to have the police just completely just quarantine that thing and search high and low. Give it the once over, because if they miss that the first time, who knows what they're going to miss the second time.
Who knows what they'll find the second time?
Exactly. I
So,
don't want to have to come here a bloody third time.
Well, if they tore down the lady's house, that means there was probably nothing hidden there unless it's underground.
Fair.
If there was anything hidden, they would have found
Let's
it.
go back to the crater.
They would have demolished it.
there's not a crater.
There, whatever would be underground there is buried. Can't
Yeah.
really get to it. Unless we come back in the night
You're
with
talking
a
to a
shovel.
dwarf who specializes
Imagine not
in
having
mining.
a crater in your world. Couldn't be me.
This isn't mining. This is digging.
Yeah.
Mining is just more extreme digging.
True, but
Diggy diggy
Yes.
hole.
I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole.
diggy hole.
I diggy hole.
Am I the
Um,
only one that doesn't know what the fuck that is?
Nope.
For
It's
some
from
reason.
Yogscast.
God,
Come on, you uncultured swine.
bruh.
Okay.
That
It
was
was
like-
literally like the most popular YouTube parody of all time.
I think they were like at one
It
point
wasn't
they were
even
the
a
most
parody,
popular
was it?
YouTube channel of all
No,
time.
actually, you're right. It wasn't even a
Yeah,
parody.
no, it was
Yeah.
something that Simon came up with while
Yeah.
they were playing or they were doing Shadow of Israfel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where it
Dig, dig,
originated from.
Yeah. And
I
then
remember the-
fucking
I remember the
Windrose
first-
made a copy of it.
I remember
Or
the first ever like
cover.
video that they made of that song, and it was just like an animated version of like the characters.
Yeah, yeah. The fucking SFM,
giant
like
mine
super
carts of
shitty. Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, it
Uh,
was awesome for the time, and I mean, wasn't it just made by like one dude on his computer in like a
Yeah.
couple days?
I mean, that was
Like
made
rendered
like
in a couple days.
2010, 2011.
Yeah, that was
It's
OG
been a minute.
YouTube at this
Yeah.
time.
God.
God, I miss those
That's a
days
throwback.
so badly.
There we go. See, thank you, Kirby. Thank you.
Yeah.
God.
Although this is like the full one, I think.
Yeah, this is like the
Is it? Yeah.
I guess more official because the original was was a little like yikes. Because I mean the animation for that, looking back at it, was really bad. But there weren't the resources were limited back then, you know.
They didn't have millions of dollars.
Yeah. So, anyways, moving away from the Yogscast. You guys are going back to the precinct, or
I think the precinct, yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So you will begin making your way back that way. You also notice that there's not a lot of people roaming around, so you assume that there is some sort of lockdown in effect. That they got some approval for that. Is it the Windrose version? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Both are
Pinned
great.
comment. I like the part where they sang about digging a hole.
It
is y'all's guess.
The actual reply, yeah. That's great.
I fucking love that shit.
God. That's a throwback. So. You guys, like I said, noticed that there is a lot less people roaming around, so there's definitely some sort of lockdown in effect. There is still a few people moving around here and there. You also notice that there is lots of guards patrolling around. But you make your way back to the precinct. You can see it is pretty hectic. There is people constantly moving around, lots of talking going on. There's definitely sort of a panic that is built up.
Are they all out of toilet paper too?
Not yet.
Yet.
So, you don't really know where Detective Elvain's office is. As you never actually went there, but you ask around and have it pointed out to you. And you make your way over. You see that the door is open, but you can see that there is a little nameplate on the wall. So you enter in. You hear that he is talking to someone, and as you enter, you actually see Professor Pollock actually sitting there talking to him, and he stands up when you guys enter and says, "Oh, goodness, sorry, I couldn't wait for you to come to me, and I figured it'd be better if I came to you anyways.
That's fine.
I've already
More
informed your
convenient.
detective friend here on my findings, but so there is a good bit of information, so I will start from
How
there.
fucked are we? I'm just gonna say.
Frankly, nowhere near as bad as we thought.
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
good.
So, needless to say, this infection, it is something that must be injected. I'm sure. So supposedly, the good detective here mentioned that there was some sort of needle dagger thing that you guys found that allowed for injection when stabbed. From my findings on these medical notes.
Hold on.
Mhm.
I pull out the folder. Read this, then give us your summary.
Well, it's in my bag, isn't it?
Yes.
No, I thought I put it in my bag.
We'll say it was
regardless, I'll
Jada's
pull it out.
decision, so
Yeah.
we'll say she has it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hand over the folder we found. Read this, then give us your summary. It might change things. I haven't read it yet for context.
Neither have I. Although
All
admittedly, I kind of wanted
right.
to.
I didn't even know they had that.
We found this in the
Yep.
basement of.
That's
what was
true.
his name? What was his name?
The Dr. Tennant.
Dr. Tennant.
Yes, Dr. Tennant.
Dr. Lieutenant?
I would like to hope
No,
that one would be
silence.
easy to remember,
Dr. David
but
Tennant.
yeah.
Because it's like Dr. House and the Doctor.
But yeah, it's
One.
and he took the name of Dr. David Tennant.
Was his first name actually David, too?
I don't think I ever said his first name. Nope.
Nope.
But we're gonna say it's David or House
the
Tennant. No.
I'm just kidding. Holmes.
Holmes. Holmes House Tennant. What a fucking name. Holy shit. So no, we're not going with that. That's awful.
Yeah, it is.
What parent would name their child that?
Somebody
No
who
one.
really hated them.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, my sister and her fiance.
Oh god, yeah,
Oh,
that's
God, don't
true.
fucking
anime
remind me.
characters. So,
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
please.
That's true.
Isn't that more of the exception to the rule there?
I would hope so. I would like to
Whatever.
think so.
Read the file.
He'll ask, do you want me to read it out loud or read it real quick
Yes,
and
please.
summarize?
Sure. Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna read it quick and summarize. That's easier.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm not gonna sit here and try to fucking make an entire medical document and read it. Fuck no.
Give me 10 minutes, I'll be able to fucking come up with something.
Yeah, but you won't be able to come up with what I need to say. So you watch as he will begin reading through this very quickly. And after probably about 5 minutes, you see as he closes the folder and says, I'm not sure of what connection this might have to my findings, but that is definitely an interesting read.
What did it
Oh.
say?
Yeah, what did it say?
Something I feel like I should have not known, or no one in this room should have ever known.
Lovely.
Well, tell us then, because that's only making me want to know more.
He was secretly gay.
To
By the
summarize,
way, I found this file in a false bottom of a filing cabinet drawer that was built into a ritualistic operating table, which was in a carved out cavern through the wall in Dr. Tennant's cellar.
The fact that this isn't even fucking that's the short version.
That's the short version. Yeah.
that adds
that-
up.
We're just
Makes
as floored
perfect
as you.
sense.
Yeah. Oh, also, and I'll pull out whatever piece of the armor had the insignia on it. Do you know this?
Probably still stinks.
Probably.
Both the
Maybe.
detective and the professor-
Prestidigitation.
We'll look at and nod their heads no.
Okay. Put it back. Someone at the college will. Someone. Anyway, summary. I won't interrupt anymore.
Give me 1 sec. I'll take that as a no. Okay. So, he's pretty much gonna straight up just look at you guys and say, I wish I had never read this document.
Well, what
Glad
does
I
it say
didn't
then?
I'll read it if you don't want to say
I
it.
mean, hell yeah, me too.
To make it clear, Dr. Tennant worked on highly classified shit for
Yeah.
very powerful people that have lots of influence.
They usually do.
So, this classified stuff should not be seen by the eyes of anyone not involved in it.
Okay, hand it
Despite
over.
knowing this, do you still want me to tell you what it says?
Yes.
That's why we're
Just
here.
making us more curious. Surely you
I'm
have to
okay
know
not
that.
knowing.
Tell you
But
what, give it to me. Well,
We'll read it.
It doesn't change the
No one
fact
has
that
to
it's
see.
already in my mind. I've already read it. If it is ever found that anyone in this room read it, or knows what was written in these papers,
get on with
people
it.
will come for us.
People are already after us anyway.
are they?
Not necessarily.
I don't think they are.
No.
Definitely not, but
I've never been caught.
uh so you all actually just are fine knowing this
Yes.
information, okay?
Nobody's gonna
Yes.
find out that we know about it unless we
Does
tell
anyone
I
want to
would
walk
be-
out of the room?
I would be okay not knowing, but if everybody else is getting involved in it, I feel like I should at least share the responsibility.
The detective will walk out of the room.
Quick, we need to make sure that there's no bugs in here.
I step on a cockroach.
Brother!
So,
We're cunts.
That's Kaylin's secret. This is really just a true polymorph cockroach.
Why can't I see that happen? Why can't I see that being
That would
reality?
be amazing.
okay. Here goes nothing, I guess. So needless to say, the powerful people I mentioned that Dr. Tennant was working for was none other than the most powerful people in this country. The members that sit on the council.
The Crimson Council?
No,
what?
that's the wrong country.
Oh,
And wrong thing.
my bad.
And doesn't
We don't
exist yet at
Yeah.
all.
And even if it did, we probably wouldn't know about it.
We need to make a Crimson Council and trademark the name.
Don't worry about it. It's a
We
story
actually
for another
start the
time.
Crimson Council.
We're the
Bruh.
OGs that are actually good.
The Crimson Council just starts out as just us, and then eventually, somehow, some way, it turns into what it was, or what it
I don't
becomes.
remember what it was.
It becomes evil.
An evil organization that was controlling the world behind the scenes.
The Illuminati.
Yep.
Yeah, we would make the Illuminati.
On accident, even.
Yeah.
The DoorBreaker Audi.
No.
Bruh.
What?
That just sounds bad.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking SoundCloud.
Instead of the
Delete
Illuminati,
this.
Delete
instead of the
this.
Illuminati, it's the Dark Visionati.
Oh
Dark
my
Vision.
god, no.
We're basically just creating a fucking SoundCloud rapper at this point.
We are, no. So. He'll continue. I don't even remember where I left off. So I'll just start from the beginning. Fucking A.
People that are in charge of the council. That's as
Yeah.
far as we got.
People that are on the council were the people that contracted him to do the work that he was doing. Said work
Council.
was the council.
Of what? Of this country.
Yes.
The ruling council of this country.
Do I know any of their names?
Probably
No,
would be public
you-
information, would it?
The
or is
house
member-
names would be public information.
Okay,
as
well,
it
what are the
is,
houses? Primarily, are any of our families
No.
on this list?
No, I can pretty confidently say no.
Probably not.
I have a hard time believing mine would be on there as well. Especially mine, of all the people.
DM, am I
Maybe
right?
Kalen's. We don't know anything about Kalen's family.
Nope,
Yeah, maybe.
haven't asked.
What are the
they're
family
asking right
names?
now. Do you say anything, Roach?
Well, I mean, I didn't officially hear, like, what your... I would look at it and just go, no.
What are the names of the council?
Oh my god, I actually have to name all the fucking names. Okay.
Did
Have
you
fun.
not have the names
Somebody start taking
ready?
notes.
I have a few of them ready, but not all of them. And as if,
You don't have to
Tell us
tell
the
us right
ones
now.
that
Tell us
matter.
after the stream. We'll.
where did I put some of them down?
Do any of them matter to our current situation?
No.
Then
Okay.
tell us later.
Well, there's one, but I'm not going to say it because that's not on me to say it.
So Brendan's family is part of it, but we don't know anything about that.
They
Yeah.
are?
Yeah.
That's news to me.
It's literally, you can look back at our DMs and it says it several times.
Oh!
What?
Okay. I thought you meant like a bigger evil. Or...
No,
No.
the ruling council of the country. That's...
Okay.
But we
I
don't
would-
know anything. We don't know the
I would
secret.
still say
You're the
no anyway.
child of a bureaucrat.
Yeah.
The worst kind.
Good night.
Good night.
No.
I was
All
still
heard
lying
saying,
saying
somebody
So-
saying good night.
Yeah,
and
my
just-
dad was yelling from down at the bottom of the stairs for some
I
reason.
figured it sounded like
Before I open my bedroom door, shout at Brendan.
Good night.
So, where did I leave off? The Council of Kuranir. I'll say that specifically. But it is technically the only council in existence that would be widespread anyways.
They hired him to do what?
Unspeakable things.
Well, speak.
What kind of unspeakable things? Oh, we do not speak of it.
Oh,
No,
if we
listen
spoke
here,
to
you
them,
little
they
shit.
would not be unspeakable.
So,
This is fucking Voldemort.
as he's speaking, he's kind of like looking back through the papers and sees he's kind of like multitasking, rereading while he's talking to you guys, and says he was to inspect certain bodies that had mysterious deaths. Supposedly, the deaths were due to some mysterious black tar.
Black tar heroin?
The black tar basically consumed the person, taking control of their entire body, and giving them great strength as well as undying loyalty to something. This is not specified.
I'm going to just chime in purely because of, my brain going this way. Hold on a second. Black tar. Undying loyalty to something. Overriding the mind. This has Jubilex written all over it. Does anybody else think about this? Is anybody else going this way?
Now that you mention it, yeah. Jubilex
Fucking
typically
hell, we
doesn't
got a
deal
death
with
cult of
undeath,
Jubilex on our
though.
fucking hands. God damn it!
Jubilex doesn't really deal
Or-
with the undead, though.
Or it has nothing to do with that, and you're just jumping to conclusions when we have barely any evidence.
I agree
That's
with
probably
Elf.
what's happening.
Um,
That's probably it. That sounds about right.
I thought he was gonna come to a completely different conclusion, so I am surprised too.
What conclusion do you think I was gonna come to?
I'm not gonna
Smoking
say
kills.
it. Smoking kills, yeah. um.
Yeah,
So.
smoking kills, I say as I immediately light up a fucking cigar.
um. Fuck, you
I
just
would
keep
totally
getting me
fucking
off
do
track,
that.
so I forget where I'm at. Black Tar, Undying Loyalty. Um, his task that he was given was try to figure out what this black tar does to the body that it's controlling and how it affects the person themselves. Um, Unfortunately, according to Dr. Tennant, at some point the bodies just stopped coming. It stated that at some point I guess I kind of skipped a part there because I keep fucking being off track. But he would have mentioned that most of the bodies were coming from the capital of Savam. That they would just appear overnight. They would be attacking random innocents or trying to do something. They would be provoking, trying to kill people, all sorts of terrible
Fuck
things.
shit.
Fuck shit bullshittery. And then they would be apprehended by the city and killed and then sent to Dr. Tennant.
It doesn't give any indication as to what the ramblings that these people were going on about.
There was no rambling, so they never spoke.
Well,
At least there was never an indication that they spoke.
Oh, okay. I'm just thinking that normally if they have undying loyalty to something, you know how cultists or whatever the hell that it works.
Well, it is mentioned that they have undying loyalty something. Because usually they did say one thing at the end of their death, which was for Tregorod.
Triggerrot? Or Triggerrod?
Tregorod.
Was that the name of the fucking demon in this forest?
Well, you have someone with keen mind, so you would know, yes, that is the case.
Holy shit!
Um,
Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. Wasn't the elf lady that we took that sword to going to the capital?
yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sounds like we need to go to the capital, boys.
Are we gonna have to end up killing this bitch?
Hopefully
I think
not.
so. Her sister gave it to us willingly, knowing where it was going.
Yeah, but
And
how
she
long
was
how
the
long did she
guardian.
know her sister? Like, how long has she not been? You never know. People change. People are two-faced.
What if she got replaced?
What if she just turned out to be a cunt? I
Wow.
think that's the
Body
more
snatchers.
likely of the two.
So, he'll say, that's not all. There's still a little bit more here.
But
Supposedly,
wait, there's more.
at some point,
Uh,
there was a connection drawn to a council member. The name is not specified, as it seems like they wanted to keep it secret. Said that his whole house was corrupted by the tar and effectively imploded on themselves. Meaning that one of the 7 seats in the council for the past however many years since this came out has been empty, which effectively means that the people have been lied to.
And this is why I fucking hate politics.
hmm.
Well, this and a
Government.
couple other
You
reasons.
can never win.
So, particularly concerning thing to think about, especially as an outsider, but I a lot of the other stuff is just specific notes about the bodies that he was looking through. Standard stuff says the tar seemed to be all throughout its insides, corrupting his organs. The organs would be turning into a blackish color. Supposedly the bodies were quote unquote immortal. They didn't appear to really take effective death unless fully beheaded. Most of the corpses that he did receive were headless. Is also what's reported.
Does it have any indication as to what? Because we know that fire, that seems to stop them dead in their tracks.
Well, as
Normally,
I said, this is slightly different from the other issue that we had at hand.
So there's two things. One, the government is a lie.
Everything I know
this is some MK Ultra shit. I'm not gonna lie.
So,
Two, how
as-
serious is this infection?
as for the
Should we-
infection,
Should we be concerned?
the infection is almost... It's a different thing. It is more of a poison of the mind. It forces people to perform a specific task, and once that task is complete, they die. If that task is incomplete before they die, then they come back to life. It's a strange thing.
So basically,
This seems to be the research that was done from... Actually, where did you get these other medical notes?
I'm gonna tell them the location.
The ones that we got that she originally had,
Yeah.
or the new ones?
the original.
Those came from Professor. Well, no, those came from the secret lab in the school.
There's like an even more concerned look on his face. Just like, oh great. So, that's wonderful, wonderful indeed.
Motherfucker, how do you think we feel?
Well, it's not like these professors that work at that college were basically coworkers or anything. Regardless, and from what I can tell, it seems like you blatantly do not give much cares about the Council of Kunir. So I doubt that really affects you in any sort of way.
I think we should look into it.
Definitely.
Yes.
We should look into it, but I don't think it should be at the forefront of our minds.
Not right now.
I guess my big question is there any risk of this infection getting out of control? Or
unlikely.
does it... Okay.
It
we don't
is
need to
not-
worry about that.
From the research that was done within that secret lab that you mentioned, it appears that it was made to not be contagious in any sort of way. It was meant to simply be an injection that serves a purpose.
So it is definitely a targeted weapon.
Indeed.
All right.
Whereas this tar, that has some similarities, does seem to be more of an infectious type.
Do you think the two are related or just coincidentally similar?
I would like to believe it's a coincidence, but when you think about it, their effects are almost too similar to just be a coincidence.
Why could nothing ever be easy?
In a sense, from my perspective, it looks like this infection that you witnessed was an attempt to weaponize the tar.
That's what I was thinking. It's an engineered
So she just
version.
stumbled upon it.
That's possible. She also might have been someone that was working on it at some point and decided to take advantage of said tar, but that remains to be seen.
So we need to investigate the government. How could this possibly
Translation:
go wrong?
We need to overthrow the government.
No,
Oh,
let's not go
no.
that far.
Oh, I can assure you're not winning that. Does not matter if you're all level 20. Even if you all were level 20, you're still losing that fight.
You underestimate my power.
Oh, no,
you
I
underestimate
don't.
my capacity.
I am
Fuck.
overestimating your power there.
That's called the DLC for later. Stick around for
DLC adventure.
Whoever said that we were going to be the ones overthrowing the government? It would be the people overthrowing the government.
we just give him a push in the right direction.
He will also add that with the infection, it is also reported that they assumed that it was sort of straight up immortality. That at no point you would die, even if you were given a sort of perpetual task. It does seem like the injection at some point began corrupting your organs so much that they all just shut down. So it's immortality to a point. At some point,
makes you really hard to kill.
yeah. So yeah, it's exploitable, but not exploitable enough.
Okay.
Professor Pollock will kind of stand up and say, "This has been enough revelations for me for today."
I have one more question.
Mm-hmm.
How are the commands given? You inject someone and you tell them to do something?
That's a good point. It's actually not mentioned at all. I assume it's either some sort of telepathic command. Maybe you just straight up tell it to him and it works. There's no real
That's
way to know
something to
without trying it.
investigate. Somebody write that down.
On it.
Write that down. Write that down.
That's something to investigate. Other question. Do we have any samples of this shit?
No, but
I
we can get some, I'm
definitely
sure.
don't.
Okay.
But Keen Mind Boy,
Mm-hmm.
you would recall that you guys did have samples of it that you gave
What
to
did we
the
do?
coroner. However, he
find
ended
that
up
coroner?
destroying the coroner.
Yeah, I was pretty sure he ended up burning them. So
So, your only
Okay.
samples, you guys ended up destroying.
Okay.
Makes sense.
I'm fine
Um,
with this.
yeah.
Let's
know,
go
I
to the
should've-
Umbrella
Capitol
Corp.
and investigate a government conspiracy, shall we? Actually,
I
let's
say
just go
we not
silent.
for the time being.
Yeah, we're not strong enough. We're not smart enough.
I mean,
Let's,
eventually. I mean, Ogden's eventual plan is to kind of incite the people's uprising, but that's a different story.
Fucking
Yeah, but the
communist.
people want the council in charge. What the fuck?
No, the difference. It's a difference between communism. This is actually gonna work. This is actually gonna work.
Instate the Gannon family
Just
as
one more
the
try.
missing
No!
member of the council.
Just one more try.
No.
Why?
I doubt the Ganon family is a considerably strong magic house.
I will put it like this. Ogden's the main reason that he builds all of the shit is to make the working man's life easier. I mean, the mining charges. That alone saves people's lives.
Hey, DM.
Yeah.
This is where I sold my +1 rapier, isn't it?
Yep.
Y'all want to go heist?
no,
Motherfucker! I knew it! I fucking knew it!
Let's give it a long rest first.
All right, guys, set your bets.
I'm betting that I'm not going to be a part
Damn
of this.
rapier.
You shouldn't have sold it then, dumbass.
Yeah.
I don't know whether or not I owe her 10 gold because of the bet that I made back in.
I mean, you were given the choice: either take the cloak of the bat or take your +1 rapier. You chose the cloak of the bat. You know.
Yeah. I did.
Um,
But ever since I was told that because I got the most expensive option, there was a little hidden extra feature. I just want to know what that is. I have to know what that is.
or you were scammed.
Was he scammed?
No, I wasn't told by the salesman. I was told it was a meta thing.
I
Maybe
think
the
you were,
DM
yeah.
scammed you.
But yeah,
I still want it. It's a +1 rapier.
yep.
Like,
So I assume you're gonna.
I have an idea.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go to the guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this the right way first. All right, guy. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
Just call him Guy.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
remember the
shopkeep.
guy's name. Shopkeep. Do you remember me trading in a rapier for a cloak of the bat?
Who the fuck are you?
Give me the damn rapier.
What's rapier?
What do you mean?
I don't. You're looking for a rapier to buy? I'd probably have one somewhere in the back, I guess.
Yes, a +1 rapier.
Right. Give me a second. He'll walk into the back room. He'll come back out holding a rapier. You'll place it on the counter and say, here's your
Is it
rapier.
the one?
It's an enhanced rapier that does extra damage, yes.
Is this the one that I sold?
Oh, fuck no.
Okay.
This is
Do you have
definitely
any
way
others?
different. No, this is the only one I have in stock.
Have you sold any in the last month?
Yeah, I think. There was one couple weeks ago sold to a merchant of some sort.
You have a name for said merchant.
Why are you asking?
I want to buy it back
Bye.
I'm
from
sorry,
whoever
but
currently has it.
my policy is not to give out the name of people I sell to.
Me racking the explosive bolt. Shame.
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 Darn
Shame.
shame.
Damn shame. Anyway, would you trade a +1 longsword for a rapier?
Where the fuck did you get +1 longsword?
I stole it along with the bag of holding. The only 2 items I stole.
Oh shit. Oh my god, I forgot you did that.
I figured if I stole a rapier, it would be too easy to trace back to me.
That's a genuinely.
Uh,
Would
I'm
you
going to
trade a
end up killing
longsword for a
Jada.
rapier? You what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. He'll just nod his head and say, if it gets you out of my shop.
Okay.
And he'll take the sword from you and push the rapier forward and say, thanks for doing business, and walk into the back.
No problem. And I would like to find an armor smith.
Okay.
We're gonna get all kinds of shit done now.
If I recall, there was one directly to the right of this shop, so
Bet.
you'll make your way into it. Working in it, you can see that there's actually a fairly well-built high elf, actually, which kind of surprises you, as this is not... Typically, you don't think, like, oh, armor smith, forge type area, there's an elf working in it. That seems to be the main smith behind it. Or crafter, whichever you're getting made. So he'll look over as you enter and say, sorry, just a second. Need to finish this off. And you'll watch as he finishes what he's working on. And it takes him about 5 minutes, and once he finishes, he sets it aside and walks over towards you and says, sorry about that. What can I help you with today?
I'd like some studded leather armor.
All right. Magical, non-magical.
It's magical if you have it and if I can afford it.
All right. What kind of price range you talking about?
I only have items to trade, but things that I think you'll like.
Hmm.
I'll pull out the set of plate armor that I magically cleaned. I'll trade you a set of plate armor, a set of leather armor, and a non-magical rapier. What can that get me?
You'll see as there's sort of this brief moment of him just freezing up once you pull out the plate armor. He'll say, I'm sorry. I don't trade. I won't be doing business with you. If you could please exit the shop. Thank you.
Do you know something about the insignia on this armor?
I asked if you could leave, please.
Just yes or no. Tell me what you know and I'll leave.
We're not connected with these people in any way.
Yes, for the record, I don't know.
We found
I'm
this.
not connected with this at all.
Where'd you get that armor? How about that?
That's a long
Here,
story.
let's change the question. Did you kill the person wearing that armor?
No.
No.
They were dead when I found them.
Motherfucker!
Wait, Roach, did you read any of my DMs, by the way?
Probably not.
Like just now?
Yeah.
I know, because I didn't realize I had gotten the thing.
Nice.
Like, I have the DMs pulled up. I'm not seeing anything though. Is the issue?
What?
Yeah.
Oops. Sorry, that fucks things up on the stream.
Hold on. Let me. I can't do anything. Let me.
So I'm checking on both my browser Discord and my actual Discord, and they're both there.
All right. Let me. Is there a way to?
Well, you didn't accidentally DM me instead.
No, that definitely says
Or me,
live hang.
Okay.
Let's see. Steam.
There we go. It's
Okay,
showing up.
now
on
you see
that
them.
Message.
Okay.
I honestly never expected the fucking armor
because
to know about this
because
shit.
when Roach followed up with the what is this? Okay. So, he'll look around at all of you and say, "Really, none of you know."
No.
I don't know why I'm asking that like a question they try to keep secret.
We're traveling, so we're not from here.
That armor is from a knight of Sonor. They're how to put it? I guess you could say they're sort of the knights of the council. They're the ones that
Oh.
do their bidding, make sure that everything's going well in cities. They're the people that fight. Or to put it in simple terms, think of them like a paladin's order. You know, they go around executing evil. It's their job.
So
That makes
hypocrites.
a lot more sense to where we found it now. Thanks. And I'm just gonna pack it back into my bag of holding and leave.
Okay. You'll notice he's like trying to say something as to leave, but you walk out.
No, I'll listen to what he has to say.
Okay. He'll say, now, don't go around just showing that armor to anyone. The only reason most people probably won't recognize it, but if you have someone that does, it could spell disaster for you. I was once a blacksmith for their orders, so.
Would it surprise you if I told you that's not the first time I've heard something could spell disaster for me today?
Not in
that's
the
like
least.
not even
Not if
the
you're carrying
that's
something
not
like
even
that
the
around.
third.
Could this? Could the symbol be taken off of that by chance?
No, I doubt it.
Anybody got a permanent marker? We can just scribble over it.
Trust
Fair,
me,
I'll
as
call.
someone that used to make that armor, not possible.
So you would say that this is very good armor then?
It's extremely good armor.
Would you say that it could be made into half plate armor?
No.
No.
Damn.
There's not any real way to modify that armor.
Fine.
What armor do I wear? Oh, half plate.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
old
half plate.
Augie's gonna get himself an upgrade.
I don't think it would fit you. I think it's too big.
What was the order called?
The Knights of Sonor.
How do you spell that?
I just put it in players only.
Hold on.
Or wait, did I say... I've been saying it wrong than what I literally had earlier, but I'm going to change it to Sonor now because I've said it.
Okay.
It's Sonar, but with 2 O's.
Actually, no. It's Sauron. I was going to change it, but I like Sauron better. It's the way that
Make up
translates
your
to.
mind.
So that was me totally fucking misspeaking. Which
Good to know.
I'll take full blame for that. There's a reason why my name's Bad DM now.
I was gonna correct you, but
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he's doing it on purpose.
Yeah, no, I straight up was just fucking it up.
I still want studded leather armor.
It's not
man.
like I'm still recovering from my second shot and woke up at 4 a.m. So,
I've got a rapier and leather armor. That doesn't add up to the value of studded leather.
no.
I'll figure something out. It's fine. Thank you for the information.
Mm-hmm. Be careful. And you'll watch as he
No
goes back to
promises.
working.
Well, that was informative. Bit disappointing because I didn't get what I wanted, but very informative and helpful.
From the randomest places.
I know. It's weird.
Ooh, I could turn in some daggers.
Dagger.
Hmm.
So,
I could afford the armor if I make a couple sacrifices.
bruh.
We're not killing any of the villagers.
I didn't mean like that.
Sacrifice.
Fucking
So
hell.
which devil do you want to worship now, Brandon?
None of
Yes.
them.
He isn't.
Oh.
He's not gonna worship a devil.
Can
he's
I
gonna
worship
become
Turbo
a devil.
Turbo Satan?
Asmodeus, eat your
Besides,
heart out.
If I'm going to associate with a fiend, it's going to be a demon, and it's going to be grass.
Damn, okay.
Gosh. Do you even know why?
I feel like I could guess why. Yeah. No, I could guess why.
Which is the demon that which is the devil that's the whose sphere is the of basically like BDSM shit?
All of them? I don't fucking know.
What?
What?
You'll have to be a little more specific than that.
Do you have
The
any
one
idea
that-
how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
The one
Yeah.
that is like explicitly about the whole sexy stuff.
Probably grass.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, he's kind of the horror of the demons.
Which takes a lot.
Yeah,
to
it
do
does say his lair and those of his cultists are pleasure palaces where nothing is forbidden, save moderation or kindness.
Grass Lair is a den of ostentation and hedonism. It is adorned with finery and decorations so decadent that even the wealthiest of mortals would blush at the excess.
Sounds about right.
Do they have
Within
diamond-studded
Grass Lair's
dildos?
Followers, thralls, and subjects alike are forced to slake grass thirst for pageantry and pleasure.
Sign my ass up! Literally.
Oh, God.
You'd like him, yeah.
Yeah, Max would like them.
I just said I could just totally see myself and him just smoking a cigar as there's just a legion. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
No.
I'm not gonna finish that
Standing nearly
sentence.
9 feet tall, Grass strikes the perfect figure of untamed desire. Every plane and curve of
Yeah.
his body, every glance of his burning eyes, promising a mixture of pleasure and pain.
I'm popping a stiffy just hearing the
He
description.
can also turn himself into any form that he likes, or humanoid form that he likes. So
Fuck yeah.
Yes. Yes, he can.
yeah.
Spending too much time with him, though, gives you permanent madness.
But what if you're already insane?
It stacks.
It does.
Double insanity. Wait a minute.
Yep.
Does it become a double negative, or is it like
No, it stacks.
I become
Joke's on
so
you, I'm
insane that
double
it just becomes sane again?
Yeah, it's like, joke's on you, I'm getting double immortality. I'm getting double insanity.
Let's see, the types of madness are: there's nothing in the world more important than me and my desires. Anyone who doesn't do exactly what I say doesn't deserve to live. Mine is the path of redemption. Anyone who says otherwise is intentionally misleading you. I will not rest until I have made someone else mine, and doing so is more important to me than my own life or the lives of others.
So you're basically just describing half of these are just
My
describing
own
me
pleasure
as
is
I
of
am right now.
paramount importance. Everything else, including social graces, is a triviality.
Yeah, exactly.
And
You're basically
the
just describing
penultimate
me.
one, anything that can bring me happiness should be enjoyed immediately. There is no
Yeah.
point to saving anything pleasurable for later.
That does just kind of sound like Max.
I mean,
Immediate gratification, the madness.
I don't. What are you grabbing?
yes.
I don't want to know.
Oh, okay. I got a little scared. I was like, I am ready
We,
to
we are
kick
still
him
on
from the call.
stream.
We are indeed still on stream. We just got super distracted, but it's to be
It's
expected.
a potion bottle.
Hi!
Why would you drink the whole thing in one go?
Not in one go, Jesus.
So,
It took quite a bit. Anyway,
I took
DM,
about
please.
5 full gulps. This is 150 something proof. Yeah, no, this is 125 proof.
Ouch. Well, DM.
well, this is more kind of a situation as to what you guys are doing. You guys are just standing outside of a shop after finding out this information, so.
I would like to find a different person who would be selling studded leather armor.
I'm going to ask that we kind of
There's
like.
actually
I
not
don't
another
know.
armor smith in the town, so you might have to.
Go to Mare.
Yeah, let's go back to Mare.
Okay.
We need to
I
head
have an
back there,
idea,
right?
Yeah.
and this mainly applies to the thief among us.
The
What?
2.
If
Did you
she
say
really
Among Us?
wants,
Shut the fuck up.
if
Sus.
she really wants the rapier back, she should just like break into the store, find out who he sold it to, and then find them.
Surely he keeps a business ledger.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's sure, definitely.
I'm also fully expecting it to be my fucking brother.
Plot
It is
development.
now.
You know what? Fuck the difficulty. Let's just go rob my brother again.
Okay.
I'm always.
It's honestly
I'm always
better
down for
than
stealing
anything
money from
else.
Rich people. I love taking things from rich people.
I am looking forward to the day Karma hits the party.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own
The
actions.
day that happens,
Yeah.
Colress is just gonna stand by and watch.
Yeah,
What the fuck makes
The
you think
rogue
that
who
you're
does
gonna be
nothing
exempt from this
roguelike.
shit?
because he's the one that's condemning it and trying to make you guys not do it.
I was never saying I would do it. I'm just saying if she wanted it back, that's the route
I
she should probably
do.
take.
At this point, just to prove a point.
I'm going to say I wouldn't do that because it's illegal. But
I wouldn't do
You
that not
do
because
you.
it's illegal, but because what's the point? Like, what is the danger versus the reward here?
Spite.
what's the risk reward return?
The point. We'll do it later. It's fine. We need to go do shit. Like, find things and solve them, right?
I think we
Yeah,
should
we
just go
need
to
to-
Mare first, because we have kind of a base of
Well-
operations there
Well,
as it
we
is.
should grab our cart from there as well.
Yeah. Also, the
Stock up on
crossbow
some
and all the other
supplies.
The
things that we
cart
needed
that
to
you
do.
stole from the city that you're currently in, by the way.
Eh, whatever.
Let's steal another one.
No.
No.
God.
We don't need another one.
Oh no! Please try it.
No, we don't need another one. So what would be the point?
So,
All right.
you guys are heading back to Mare.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Sounds
so.
like it.
So, are you guys gonna try to go back through the teleport circle?
Might as well try.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you're not gonna let us teleport here and make us walk back, are you?
No, just simply because I would lose my sanity. Oh wait. Wait. So, you guys.
have sanity at the same time, loser.
Yeah, clearly. My bad. Yeah, you make your guys way back to City Hall, which isn't too terribly far from where you are. Making your way in, you follow the same path you took, and head back into the room that has a teleportation circle. You see the robed figures there. They all look at you. One of them recognizes you and says, I suppose you all are wanting to go back to Mare.
Yeah,
Yes.
send us back.
Yes.
Did it blow up while
Alright.
we were gone?
I would hope not.
Would have no indication of that.
You didn't see like a cloud emerging in Mare's direction?
I don't think we can see Mare from here. It's quite a ways away, but would there be
Please
some reason for it
teleport
to
us
blow
back.
up?
You never
No,
know.
we were kind of joking.
Ah,
Although honestly, given our fucking the shit
Joking.
that we run into,
about
Send us back.
thousands of people
Just
dying. Okay.
don't try to rationalize them. Just
I'm,
You will have a hard time trying to.
Yep.
I see that. I see that indeed.
Sometimes I
Right.
like being intentionally confusing.
Feel free to go through the door.
thank you.
Mm. Yeah, so you guys will enter into the teleportation room. You'll once again see they start moving stuff around on the table that was in front of them. And once again, you watch as the runes light up. You'll feel the surge of magic and that same sort of gut-wrenching feeling in your stomach
I'm gonna hurl.
suddenly comes to an end, and you find yourself standing back in the mirror teleportation room with that same wood elf and a same purple-robed wood elf just standing there saying, "Oh, you are back. How did your disaster level threat go?"
We got
Horribly.
some good news. It's not
Good
a
news.
disaster. We got
Yeah.
some bad
Anymore.
news that we can't tell you.
otherwise you will
That's-
die.
And some
Yeah.
other bad news: we weren't able to get one of the brainworms to bring to you. They were all
Yeah.
destroyed.
Yeah.
Although
As
knowing
they
I
what
was
they're
joking
capable
about
of,
that.
you probably might not want.
Well,
Yeah.
I highly doubt I would want a worm that could potentially take over my mind.
Oh, it wouldn't just take
that's
over your mind, buddy.
wise. Yes.
It would not just take over.
Anyways, and he'll walk over and open the door for you guys. What are you guys all out? You will, I assume, head back to the Bryn Hall estate, correct?
Hey DM, I want to
Yeah.
find an armor smith.
Okay.
Just because you want it doesn't mean you can.
I
So,
want studded leather armor, bro.
you want a lot of shit. It's kind of getting annoying.
I'm
Um,
a rogue. I want everything.
I'm well aware at this point. So,
I mean, I won't be getting magic armor.
Nah, definitely
All right, you
not.
want to just like fast forward this?
So
I trade a rapier, 2 daggers, a set of leather armor, and 6 gold.
Is that everything you
why
have?
why would an armor
No.
smith want any of that for trading?
I don't know.
They wouldn't, bruh.
Then I'll sell all the shit and get gold for it.
Okay. Take whatever
Except
the
for the
listed
leather
price
armor.
is for Dice Cloud.
All right, 2 daggers. That'll give me 4 gold. Rapier. That'll give me 25 gold. All right. Leather armor. Yeah, that would give me exactly enough gold.
Bruh. So yeah, you'll make your way to the small little armor smith that is set up in the city. And he will inform you that he does indeed have studded leather armor. It'll be 45
Random
gold.
space just disappears into Iceland.
It does, yeah. Informs you it will be 45 gold.
I'm sitting up. It's just I'm too short.
All right.
The camera's angled up too much.
Could I talk you down to 30?
No?
32?
45
Free.
gold.
Take it or leave it.
Sorry, I meant 40, not 30. I didn't mean to undersell you so much.
42.
Deal.
And he'll take the 42 gold, hand you the set of armor,
Cool.
and go back to his work.
My existing leather armor is 10 gold of that.
Okay.
Okay. And then I need 32 gold on top of that. Continue. I'm good.
Yeah. So, you all will make your way back to the Brent Hall estate. You'll find that, of course, both your parents are there. Nora's there, obviously.
We were gone for what, like a handful of hours?
Yeah.
Guys, you're not gonna fucking believe this.
Velgus is
Don't-
home. And he'll actually, once he sees you guys coming, he'll walk over to you, Chorus, and say, I noticed you guys had quite the panic earlier, left in a hurry. What was that all about?
It turns out everything is okay.
And everything is not okay.
And there's
Different
other
things
things
are
that
not
aren't
okay.
okay. Yeah, different things are not okay. But the
It
thing
is
that
what
we
it
were
is.
most worried about is okay.
That's good?
There's a lot of things that it'd be better if you didn't know about.
As
Let's
in,
wait.
Just for
it
your
might
own
involve in
safety.
your death.
Ah,
They still
That's
might come
wonderful.
threaten
It's a
them though,
very
because,
sensitive information.
because of you. After all, to get at someone, you go at what they love, like family.
that's
Yep.
morbid and
So-
dark.
Hire some extra
That's how it
guards
works.
and vet them very well.
I think Nora is very capable.
Yeah, get 7
and
more of
Vilgus
her.
Himself,
Trust me.
Vilgus himself is quite capable.
Get 7 more of her. Trust me.
Yeah, he's
Or don't, because there's not really any reason to at the moment.
yeah, they no one has any reason to suspect him of anything.
It's fair.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear any of this.
That's
Probably for the
best.
best.
You
Didn't hear
know,
any of what?
just don't listen to
Exactly.
any of what they say, and you won't have to pretend.
You watch as he
Everything
just
I
sticks
say is a
his
joke.
fingers in his ear and says, "Hear what?" And just starts walking away.
I like this guy.
So,
For legal reasons, anything I say is a joke.
okay. So, I think that's where
We
we'll
need
wrap
to get
up.
going to the next city.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap up right here as you guys
Where to go to Savum?
Yeah, we'll pick up with you
It is
guys.
Savum, right?
Yeah, planning,
Cool.
hanging out at the Bryn Hall estate, figuring out what your next step is. So,
I need to get some money.
well, yeah, you guys have just kind of been running along, just running around pretty much.
Yeah, we're broke as hell.
Yeah.
The only reason we have things is because I keep stealing shit.
Yeah.
Not very sustainable in the long run.
Not in the
Nope.
slightest.
Eventually, I'm gonna get caught. Much as I hate to say it.
So, yeah. To our wonderful viewers left in chat. First off, happy to have you back, Kirby. I know it's been a fucking hot minute. So, yeah. If there are any new viewers in chat, which I don't know if there is, but if you are feeling ever so wonderful and nice, go ahead and hit that follow button. We are 42 out of 50 of our required followers for our road to affiliate, so we're getting real close. Yeah. Hi YouTube, join the Discord. There you go.
And follow our stream.
Yeah, if you're on the
in YouTube
and
and watching us for some reason on there and not on Twitch.
If you're on the
I
YouTube, you can
would.
scroll down. There's a pinned comment that has our link to our Twitch, and there's also a link to our Twitch in the description, as well as a link to our Discord.
Join the Discord.
Of course, yeah, our Discord's a great way we can interact with people, get advice. We do have a suggestion box that we sometimes read. Actually, there was one more thing I wanted to say.
It goes to the digital version of a paper shredder.
I'm actually gonna give you guys a level.
Well, I mean,
after
it
the
just doesn't
session.
get used very often.
Really?
I
Yeah.
was gonna ask.
We're level
I-
5 now.
Yeah,
Oh wait, we're level up.
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
That means I
I'm-
get something this level.
I'm slightly more useful now.
No, I don't.
Hey.
Never mind.
So
I get to
Damn
have
it,
even more
damn,
fun
Brendan.
shit.
You what?
Warlocks.
At level
So-
5? Let's see. You get third level spell
Oh, God.
slots. You get another spell. Your proficiency bonus increases. You should
I want-
get.
Do I want to start my multi-class or do I want uncanny dodge?
So,
I'm
I will
starting
actually
this
say,
bonus.
Jada, don't take your level or go ahead and set everything up, but don't count yourself as leveling up yet, because we're actually gonna roleplay yours, since of
Okay.
what you're multi-classing into.
What's he
So.
multi-classing into?
Warlock.
Go ahead. Oh boy.
I mean, it's gonna be discovered next week, anyways.
Yeah, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
I'm just gonna keep my multi-class a secret until I use something from it.
I like
Well,
that.
that's no fun.
Bruh.
I like that.
Don't worry, it won't
I don't
take
even-
that long. Probably.
I'm genuinely curious what you'd multi-class into.
Wizard.
You have high int, so
It
wizards.
is-
Yeah, I
artificial
feel like it's
makes
just a
sense.
wizard, isn't it?
Are we all gonna be wizards now?
Let me
Uh,
theorize, please.
Spell boys.
You have high intelligence, so artificer or
multi-classing into
wizard
bard.
would make sense.
Oh
Bard?
no. That's
No,
definitely a
it's
meme.
It's gonna be monk.
Of course.
I
Is
wish.
it actually?
No, it's not
No.
actually monk.
I was about
A
to say
monk
the
bard.
fuck.
I don't know, man.
If I
monk-
would have asked Noah if I could be a monk, he would have said no. I asked
Yeah.
Noah specifically what I could. If I
Oh
could
wait,
use
yeah, you
this.
did. Okay, I forgot you did.
Because
I was like, wait, do
because
I?
what I'm- Because what I'm gonna be using is UA.
Yeah,
so
no, I
wanted
remember
to
now.
make
Yeah.
sure first.
Yeah.
Now what we need is a multi-class that's a druid, bard, monk.
I
A Drew
Yeah.
Burke.
Haven't
know
done
why?
that.
I feel
Go
like
chicken, go.
Wait, even if you look at your stats, I
good.
feel like there's only one thing or two things that are possible.
It's just the fucking go chicken go. Oh,
Which
what
actually
the
means
fuck?
Course is gonna be a blood hunter, guys. Called it now.
Random bullshit. Go.
Alright.
Blood
all
hunter.
right.
I kill my enemies with the sheer power of itch.
I'm surprised we've never had a blood hunter in our campaigns. That shit's actually kind
I'm
of fun to
surprised
play.
I haven't been a blood hunter
Gary
yet.
was a
There's
blood
no-
hunter.
There's
Yeah,
never a
but that was a
blood hunter.
one shot.
Yeah, it was a one shot.
Blood hunters are
Gary
kind of fun.
Riviera.
Gary.
Gary Riviera, who is just knockoff Geralt.
Yeah. Alright.
Discount
Um,
Geralt.
Outro be like.
Honestly,
Oh,
Dollar
no.
store.
I misheard you. I
Dollar
thought you
store
said
Geralt.
Gary, Indiana.
No, Gary Riviera.
I'm making Gary, Indiana now.
Outro be like random bullshit go. Honestly.
Sun Moon Knight.
So yeah.
Sun Monk.
Wait, we should make. Why has no one made Moon Knight as a character?
I have. It
Oh,
doesn't play out
God.
well.
It
I-
doesn't work.
It could work if you have. You have
No,
someone to
it
play
doesn't
with
work
there.
because the
Wild magic
things that you would have to
sorcerer?
multi-class into, like, they don't overlap very well. So you
Yeah,
aren't getting
just-
pretty much anything.
just
I mean,
use-
like you
use
don't have
the
to do it
personality.
like perfectly, but like the personality. I mean,
Yeah, use the personality and
It's like
just
the
be a wild
personality would be
magic
amazing.
sorcerer.
Yeah,
I mean, I think
You
I
have-
fit Moon Knight's personality pretty well in some of my characters.
but yeah, you just have like constantly people just talking to you as well, just telling you
Yeah.
random shit.
I would never.
So, yeah, I think we covered everything. Also, we have a Twitter. If you want to hit the follow on that bad boy.
I recommend
we mostly just
Twitter's
get-
pretty great.
We mostly just get roasted, but
What
Oh,
do
that's-
you mean?
I
Oh,
feel
you
like
mean the Twitter roasts us.
yeah, no, for sure.
Mhm.
But that's Twitter. Who
over.
gives a shit about their opinions?
No,
Well, it's our
just
Twitter,
Our
so-
Twitter.
It's our Twitter, yeah.
I mean, it was only a mild one this time.
Yeah, no, it was pretty softcore.
Last week's was the best one by far, I think.
Last week we actually caught on to some hints that the DM dropped for some important story stuff. Don't get used to it; it may never happen again.
True.
Yup.
Yeah, mild. Last week's was
Oh
way better
shit, yeah. Last
This
week's
was fire.
was top tier.
because they're having internet connection problems. Their DM.
Our
so
ISPs who art in the cloud, hallowed be thy bandwidth, thy ping come, thy pong be done, client side as is on server. Give us this day our daily packets, and forgive us our lag as we forgive those who lag against us. Lead us not into slow internet, but deliver us from dial-up.
Good.
Oh,
That's so fucking
Yeah.
good.
I
Oh my
figured maybe
god.
giving a prayer to the ISPs would.
Oh, so good. Okay.
It'll never help.
Whoever that's in, you think? Yeah, I know, right? So fucking good. Kirby definitely feels that one too. I know.
yeah.
He definitely had it way worse.
Well, the thing is we had a really bad stream the week after we were talking about ISPs because of Kirby.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
yeah.
What a shit talking
figured-
ISPs because of what was happening to you, Kirby. And then the next week, my ISP like starts fucking me over. I'm just like,
That's why last week
Coincidence?
I decided we needed a cleanse.
Yep.
Send up a prayer to the ISPs to make it all better. Oh.
This is basically some shit. This is literally some shit out of 40k. Instead of actually trying to fix a technical issue, we just pray about it.
I mean, yeah, I'm just taking the work method, you know?
All right.
It works. It works.
If
It's the
I
same method
prayer
as
up and
if
believe-
there's something wrong with your car, you just turn up the music so you don't hear that issue.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I think we pretty much wrapped everything up. We could keep stalling for as long as possible,
Absolutely.
but we won't do that.
We're no communists.
Do we get a
We're
long
not
rest?
stalling.
No, not
I
yet.
think we'll need one.
Because I mean it's like midday, so if you want to sleep during the middle of the day,
I meditate.
Trance.
that's true.
I'm gonna go back to the. I'm just gonna start it off with saying I'm
But
gonna go
whatever.
back to the fucking college.
Yeah.
He wants to.
We'll get to that next week, so that way we don't get to it right now and then I'll forget and then have to repeat it next week. So, thank you guys for sticking with us and tuning into the stream. We appreciate you all dearly. We will be back next week. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I don't got anything going.
I will go ahead and say on stream now. There is potentially no stream on November the 7th. I know that's like 2 weeks away or just 3 weeks away.
That's oddly specific, but alright.
Well, yes, that's why I'm mentioning it. I will. I don't know when we'll be getting back on the 7th because I'll be at my cousin's wedding.
Oh yeah, I
So-
may or may not be able to make it the week before that.
Oh, on
'cause
Halloween.
That's when my sister's wedding is.
We can just have spin-offs for those days.
Oh shit! I actually might not make the 31st either. We'll see. We'll see. We might end up doing like a special one shot or something in place of an actual episode that week, since it is Halloween and all.
It's
we'll
a
see.
D&D session, but entirely controlled by chat.
Everybody played
That is the real nightmare.
DMs.
All right,
We
yeah,
have an
we'll
actual
see
DM
what
to
happens
facilitate
with that.
things, but chat makes any major decisions.
At the end,
Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna make sure Bradley knows about it so that he can be there for it.
I know we're not doing that. We're not doing that in this coming couple weeks, but
We come across
We'll
the
do that at
city
some
of
point.
feet in.
all right.
It feeds
All
Topless.
right. I'm gonna cut us off here before we get to words.
In the leggy
Yeah.
kingdom.
So, look forward to some stuff in the Discord getting posted about that. So we'll see what happens. Until then, see you guys next week, 6:30 p.m. CDT. Bye.